taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Yeah, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, aka the champion. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's good, y'all? We on some black exploitation shit. I got the little Jim Kelly flow going on, nigga. We in here. And it's a 5 the hard way, motherfucker. Let's go. Ring gang in the building. World still out. Fort Shot Rockadale coming soon. About to make this summer hot. It's your boy Shutterworth, the guy in the building. Go artist. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You already know who this is. Your boy King People, Digger Box in the building. Ring gang radio all day. Let's go. We ranting.
Anyone banned, from the last podcast from the bodega?
Nobody knew. Although some people are coming very close with their stupidity to getting banned, but I'll give them a little bit of a pass just because they're stupid. And I don't want to get too hard on stupidity. Now, ignorance, that's another thing. But just keep it.
I'm always hard on stupidity, man. If I hear stupid shit too much, then I gotta call it out, because you don't want to become stupid yourself.
That's true, but I would rather someone be I'd rather someone be a few sandwiches short of a picnic than just dangerously ignorant, like maliciously ignorant. There's a difference. Some people can't help that they're ignorant because they're so stupid. And then there are some people that are very willfully ignorant and they spread it maliciously. That's why I always the
worst takes on boxing Twitter. Got you.
Yes.
85ers, yes.
I know Tyson Fury's not an all-time great, but god damn it, everyone has to know. Everyone has to feel like I feel about him.
Or my favorite one. Or my favorite one today, okay, how come we don't have any Juneteenth writers that write about, black athletes for Juneteenth? I'm like, that was pretty dumb. That was one of the dumbest things I actually probably read today, which of course she deleted, of course.
Not today. No, not today. That was probably all year so far up there with the dumbest shit I read.
It was like, why? Y'all just started the holiday. The fuck?
I know, right?
my whole thing for boxing is, why we don't celebrate 4th of July as a fight weekend, or it's summer, middle of the summer, it's summer's peak. I'm thinking that should be a great boxing weekend, but that's just me.
I mean, we have a boxing event, but it's not a big one. But I see what you're saying, though.
Just how niggas treat Cinco de Mayo and Thanksgiving weekend or the weekend before Thanksgiving, niggas always set a big fight for that, except last year.
Obviously, 4th of July, because it's the America's history. Obviously Jack Johnson and James J. Jeffries was fought on 4th of July, and of course we all know what happened there and what the repercussions.
You got to go 200 years back, nigga.
Hey man, you got to teach the children, bro.
That's the thing. We keep having to go too far back. Last time we talking about the Black American fighters, niggas is going back to 5-6 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Boxing got too many fucking time machines. But yeah, y'all go.
Yeah, we're. But yeah, we finished the intros. But yeah, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, what's fly? It's your boy Conscious Pilot, the West Coast Avenger. #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. You know where it is, Ring Radio, let's fly.
Yes, sir. Fly stays elevated above the clouds and shit. And last but certainly not least, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what's good? You already know who the fuck it is. We're on South 5 in this bitch. Chicago's on, nigga. We here.
Yes, sir. Rome top 5 aka Chicago win, because it leaves these niggas in the breeze. Although you sound kind of staticky though, bro. You experience a little turbulence too.
No, it shouldn't be no static, nigga. I'm good over here.
All right then. So that's what it is, man. We got another rant session going on there, and I'll definitely go off with my rant first. And I know I kind of brought it up behind the scenes or whatever, though. But as everyone knows, like today was the first pre-sale for Crawford and Spence, you know. And before that, too, I mean, one of the things is like a little pet peeve of mine is when I hear people talk about, oh, you know, when you know, as a big fight, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this fight, I'm gonna go to this fight, or yeah, you know, I'm gonna order this, I'm gonna get this hotel, get these flights, all that shit. And I'm like, okay, you know, and usually, and if they say it over and over again, it's not even just like one time. Like, okay, they gotta keep repeating that shit. Like, it's like, okay, like, yeah, like, you mean, you made your point, you're gonna do this, and then the pre-sale comes out, and then the least expensive ticket for now, I'm just looking, is $1,500 or $505, excuse me. And then all of a sudden, I see all these tweets. Like, man, you know, I couldn't get it. Or the bots did this. Or man, I couldn't even get to this. I couldn't even get to these seats. Like, nigga, you was never going to get to these goddamn seats. Like, no, like you know what the fuck you was talking about for fucking pre-sales. Like, and one thing about pre-sales never used to be so, you know, so widely spread. Like, if you basically used to buy like tickets all the time. Like through like
you get the pre-sale email and shit.
Yeah, you used to get the pre-sale emails and shit like that, and that's the shit that's like, and then they wonder why all the fucking you know everyone is like put in like a queue and they can't get the tickets. Like, you know, they do all that bullshit, and I'll be damned too. Like paying $1,500 for a nosebleed seat, like that's a nigga please type of thing. Like,
yeah, ain't nobody trying to do that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right. But then all of a sudden, though, the cats that were like, "Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this." All of a sudden, it's like, "God damn! Like this is really expensive, like that." Like you fucking think, like, you know. All of a sudden, like I'm not hearing no energy, and then tomorrow is the actual general sale. So let's see if people still keep their same energy. Because if
were these prices higher than the Ryan tank?
I honestly do not.
No,
they were not.
So they're lower.
Like
maybe they were. I don't know, because I remember seeing some of the things for the Tank Ryan prices. I think the Tank Ryan prices were actually a little higher, but I don't know for sure. I mean, to look it up. But.
Yeah, so I mean, right now for Spence, the pre-sale tickets were the lowest one was $1,505 to $8,500. You know,
fuck that, nigga. That's like 3 fights.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
so, I mean, that's the thing. Boxing make niggas wait all their life for fights, and then they overprice this shit. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good. Like, you know, I'll watch it by any means necessary. But
speaking of watching, I guarantee you, like the pay-per-view is going to be like more than 10. It's going to be like 89 or to 100. I bet, like 94.99 or some shit for the pay-per-view. I bet.
I can see it too. But I mean, they're looking for. I mean, unlike Tank and Ryan, where I didn't really see a value in the high price, at least Spencer Crawford gets that from me. So like, I mean. I have no problem buying it. I just basically my thing is I just want to make sure they actually, you know, build a card or, you know, try to build a star or two.
Yeah. At this point, I just want the undercard to be. I just want it to be, instead of a great boxing fight that day, I want it to be a great boxing event where you look forward to more than just one card, the main event. You know, that's my whole thing.
I mean, if what I'm hearing is true, then I think we'll have a nice little card on our hands for that.
Nice little card.
Nice. We'll have a nice fight from what I'm hearing on the undercard.
Hold on. Wait up, bro. Hey, what it do, Henny God Slick? What it do? I've been in my A, so I got shit to say. Word. All right, twin. Say what you gotta say. First off, it's about damn time for this fight. I know, right? Like,
of course, yeah, absolutely.
And secondly, any of y'all go into it live? I'm at the defer up top.
No, I looked into it, but I unfortunately I don't own a bus. You know what I'm saying? If I owned a bus, I would be able to afford this. But you know, I'm gonna not keep up with the Joneses because it's kind of too expensive. So
right, and because with this fight, like I mean, obviously. You know, because you know people are gonna be like, they're gonna forget to pay their rent or their mortgage or whatever, their light bill. You know,
a few clubs gonna be ran off on.
Yeah, like and most because pretty much like I say because pretty much I mean unless you can really truly afford it, you know, like it's gonna be clout chasing. Like most of the motherfuckers on this gonna be clout chasing. Like You know, I mean, the only people that I know that I know for sure go are like the people who are actually like in media, like legit media. Like I know my homegirl Jay is probably going to be at that fight. Like she's probably the only one I know that's like a definite that's going to be there, because she works in media.
Anybody else after that, I'm kind of like,
yeah, like everything is like it's like you're either capping or or you're willing to forego things like food and. And bills and shit.
Or
like that.
You gonna turn into fucking Tariq St. Patrick trying to flip a pack, trying to get this fight ticket, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
If I wanted to go to this fight, I might have to rein up on the plug too, like True Goy.
Yeah, because I mean, I honestly, because I hate the Vegas practice of them. Like every single time there's a big fight there, everything goes up. Flights go up, hotels go up. Everything fucking goes up. Like it's like
that's why we need to start seeing big events around the country. Like niggas, Vegas. Like I swear, like what's the point of him having that Dallas stadium with 100,000 seats, all that shit? And it's like niggas only use it to fight jobbers or bullshit fights. Like
right, I'm saying, and I mean, Vegas, it's a tradition. It's like I can't knock the city. It's a tradition.
I mean, I get it, but then it's like sometimes it's like okay, like. You gotta keep going to the well, nigga.
Exactly, but I mean,
more stages in Street Fighter than the goddamn the boat stage, nigga. Stage.
Right.
Let me fight at the airport, military base. Let me fight in Brazil. I mean, like, let me do some other shit.
I miss having all the fights in New York. Those were some good times. But
well, nigga, you still. I mean, there's still fights.
At least y'all still get fights up there. What the fuck?
Barely, because like. Ever since like now insurance is so damn high, like they don't want to pay the insurance, so it's like it limits the amount.
I'm not. They haven't done anything. My fault.
Go ahead.
I noticed they haven't done anything in the Barclays in a minute.
Yeah,
because y'all had too much shit at the Barclays. Like another nigga.
There used to be everything was at the Barclays. Now they haven't had shit there.
Because y'all see this is the thing with PBC. They get lazy with the fucking. Like some of these fights, like you have two niggas from Wyoming fighting in New York. Y'all have niggas from New York fighting in Cali. Like y'all, like it's all over the place.
Well, sometimes, no, they go back to the same places now because I think they have like a contract with them
Minnesota,
to run a certain amount. Yeah, Minnesota. So now instead of Barclays, it's Minnesota. Just like with Top Rank.
Oh, that's a good observation. Yeah.
Just like with Top Rank, their Minnesota is Oklahoma. They're always going back.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I
mean, at least they got like Jeremiah Milton, and there's like shit you could build off of there. Like, who the fuck is really popping in Minnesota
right now? Yeah, you can't think of one.
Yeah, not one.
Yeah, like that's why it seems random. At least. I
mean, if you put David Monroe in Minnesota, it makes sense.
Don't give me no fucking David. I'm talking about real nigga that's really fucking from the place.
No, I'm just saying he lives in Minnesota, and then what's his name? Jamal James is from Minnesota. You put them there, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to see a Sean Porter versus Broner 2 at damn Minnesota. Like,
that'll be Vegas. No, that makes sense. I guess that's like those states are willing to pay, to have a certain amount of fights or something. I don't know how it goes.
Boxing logic is hilarious. Like, you got one fighter from DC, and you got another fighter from Texas. Put him in South Dakota.
Yeah, that's literally what they're doing. Like.
Yeah, because remember, I think Michelle Rivera and Frank Martin was supposedly first announced it was supposed to be in Minnesota, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? Why?" And obviously they changed it to Cosmopolitan, but
it's
build these niggas like their region, like you know how many times they put these Dominican niggas or Cuban niggas. They don't put them in Miami. They put them somewhere else. Like, yeah, we got to fight card in Kentucky. Like.
They probably
trust me. Broadway vents about it all the time. How they put all his Dominican fighters in Minnesota. Ain't no Dominicans in Minnesota.
See, but niggas only venting about it now because it's Dominicans. I was venting about it for years when it was Cubans, Jamaicans, Costa Ricans, Dominicans, all those niggas. Never like, oh my god, like these niggas could literally be having career. I even got mad about it when it was Kimbo. Niggas had Kimbo fighting in goddamn cornfields in the Midwest. I'm like, dude, there's a name in Miami down here for a lot of like this nigga at the Hard Rock. Like, How Centron and Birdo got fights at the heart. We're like, what the fuck going on?
But you're getting Adrian Broner down there though.
Not at the heart. You're getting in Miami. Yeah, you're getting Adrian Broner, who we happy to just see this nigga fight. Like,
oh, that's right. He is fighting. He is fighting tomorrow, isn't he?
No, it's actually next week.
It's on Friday. It's on Friday next weekend.
And then fucking Floyd fighting down here too. But I mean, I ain't trying to see no hot like what the damn bullshit exhibit, like John Gotti, really, his son, like the third whatever. And then you got all these musical acts, like nigga, like
yeah, I think they got
like that. The musical acts need to be better. Like you getting one type of crowd with that. I feel you, but it's like. The musical acts got to be more diverse because it's like I don't see no black people going to that shit.
Oh, it's not. What kind of music is it?
It's like this dance bullshit. It's like I don't even think it's like not even Afro beats. It's like some just
like some fake Bad Bunny shit.
Basically,
yeah, niggas like that. Like
I was gonna say what they're playing Euro techno.
Yeah, like that. It's like, dude, I don't want to see. Like the last time I seen a fight and niggas had a concert like that, it was the Khabib and Guzman, and you really had motherfucking you had DMX, fucking Flow Rider, Fat Joe, Fabulous, fucking the Migos niggas before Travis Porter, the Waka Flocka, nigga, that's a motherfucking show, nigga, like that's a diverse.
Shouts out to Henny saying, if you see a nigga dressed in the summer, let's get purple like Grimace and Barney.
yeah, niggas is gotta get that fucking money for that fight.
I mean, Henny, just don't go broke. Just try to go to that fight, bro.
My nigga, the Hamburglar. Shouts out to Blazing Killer and like I said.
I think Roy Jones.
The Triller shit had a concert. The Triller shit. They had who they had? They had some fun. That's Sweetie or Doja Cat. I think they had Doja Cat or some shit.
I think they had both.
It was Sweetie.
Yeah.
They had a couple notable names, but I mean, like,
dude, like, I mean, niggas need to understand. Look, boxing. There's only a couple music that work for boxing. Whatever mariachi, Latin drums you want to throw, and hip hop. Like, all that other shit just don't really fit boxing like that. Like, maybe a little bit, but you can't have a full card of that shit. Like, you're not even tapping into Floyd's demographic. Like,
right.
Like that's why I'm just kind of like,
hey, Blazing Killer, we ranting today. We talking about whatever. If you got a question you want to ask.
We'll definitely ask. Yeah, if there's something that comes out though, yeah, Oh, shout out
to Android. I see checking in what it do.
But like boxing, just a couple of things, man. Like, I mean, obviously, Crawford and Spence, I don't think they want the casuals at this shit, like just with these prices. Like I know, I mean, it's low key probably on some Pacquiao Mayweather shit, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow when the rest of these tickets get released and see what they got to say in terms of if they're actually going or not. Or if they got,
let's see what's the press tour like. I think they're probably just gonna go two places. No one does a real press tour no more.
New York is gonna be the first place, and I think LA might be the second place.
Yep.
Why am I not surprised? Like,
I mean, not even in Texas or even fucking Nebraska where these.
That's what I be saying. Oh my god! Like, can somebody change that shit? Like, I couldn't be a dude, one of those niggas, and we're doing a big fight like that. I would be like, look, man, we have to have a press conference, a press tour in Dallas. Like, got to, like I gotta go to my home fans. It said just like he gotta go to his, like, I just don't get this shit. Like Canelo Floyd has to be the last press tour that niggas actually went to more than just two cities.
Right, yeah, they were on a multi-city, and then they go international too, or they definitely they went international for Floyd and fucking Conor McGregor. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, they had to, but
yeah,
Canelo Floyd, I think they just went maybe Mexico, but I know they've been, because I was at the one in Miami. Like shit, like I was there in I got the pictures, everything. Like, dope. Met Paul Spadafora. Shout out to Paul Spadafora. Yeah, niggas ain't know who he was, but. Cause he came late to the function. That's a Pittsburgh kid.
I mean, Android, like no one knows. They didn't announce when they're gonna do it yet. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come out in due time. And Blazing Killer, I think he just asked the question: thoughts on the LDBC.
I have no thoughts.
Well,
did they do something recently that we should have thoughts about, or just the same?
I mean, for the most part, they've been quiet. Like the LDBC has been pretty quiet. Like some of them do follow us. Like but I mean, right now they're just. I mean, they haven't done anything recently. I mean, they're just doing their own videos and stuff like that. I mean, Blue Ball is pretty much just the last LDBC cat that was really, that was really out there. That was really making
moves.
Yeah, making moves and stuff like that. But yeah, everyone else is just pretty much just running their channels and stuff like that. Like
I never knew enough about them to even talk about them, so I don't got nothing to say about them, good or bad. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just the thing is they've been around since me and Pat been doing this shit. Like, so. Yeah. But like I said, it was a different vibe then. So
it was a way different vibe because I think then it was more about the actual boxing and stuff like that. Because like if you go into Google, if you search on some of their stuff, like back then, you see it's like straight up boxing stuff.
Boxing. Like, it wasn't all this like political and all this other extra shit with the races and.
Well, I mean, what I will say is that when I first like saw that, like I don't know their whole story and all that, but like some of that stuff, the narratives, I understood it. Like I was okay with it because those kind of conversations needed to be had, to be honest. And then I felt like after a while, it just like it jumped the shark, and I was just like, okay, this is getting a little like we're going a little bit left here, and now I'm out of here. Like you started in one place and you ended up all the way at the other side. I'm like, okay. Nah.
But let me know, it wasn't everyone that was on that wave, but I think it was the ones that were making the most noise. They were kind of on that. So
which is how it always is. The niggas who make the most noise always kind of dictate the culture, even though it shouldn't happen that way. Mm-hmm. Like a nigga like Vlad and Academics, they dictate more on like hip hop than like a Lord Jamar or somebody.
Right, which is actually really a goddamn shame, really. But
yeah, it is. But I mean, like we kind of did that ourselves when it comes to the culture. Like we invest in our time into too many people who have no good intentions for the culture, and we blow these niggas up all the time. Like, and we do. Remember, I always speak about the whole niggas got to stop paying attention to fucking these horrible takes on boxing Twitter.
Yeah,
and arguing with these motherfuckers because that's what they want. Like you got that one nigga in the corner who's right 90% of the time, spitting gems all the time, but he gotta like he gotta be ignored because niggas is paying attention to this dunce ass nigga in the corner that's speaking about them. Roberto Duran would have lost to a prime Floyd or Pacquiao or some shit. Like that's the shit niggas is on. Like
and yes, Blazing Killer, we do rate Michael the Bounty Hunter. I don't know about best American heavyweight, but I've always liked Michael Hunter. So
yeah, he's quality. Need that interview. But yeah, I got some.
We're trying to get Michael onto this. Like we're trying. So we're trying to get.
Yeah, he follows us. I mean, like he follows my account. He interacts, but he hasn't fought in a minute. But he supposedly has a fight coming up. But it's been a minute. It's been like a couple years. It feels like.
Henny God, I stopped watching the game one because it was trash. So
I put on the boxing main event. This little top rank.
Hey, Rome, chime in on the NBA Finals, bruh, because I know you're watching this shit.
Yeah, it's pretty much going how I predicted, a blowout, nigga. Bye Miami Heat. Y'all niggas should have been gone since the play-in, but hey, y'all made it to the finals to get swept in the finals.
Oh, Android and LB, you got a question from Android.
How do you rate the artwork for the TR Fulton Inoue poster that they released? All right, let me find that real quick. It's on Twitter.
Yeah, I think I shared it.
But yeah, I think Jimmy Butler had 5 points in this game.
It's on the Ring Gang. Somebody retweeted on the Ring Gang.
I mean, it's better than some of their other artwork. Honestly, like all these guys do their artwork is very lazy.
I'll give it. Top Rank does better.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. This red and black joint y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, this is honestly the laziest shit they've done. Like, yeah, like like, don't get me wrong, this would look dope on a t-shirt, but not on a poster. Like, my artwork way better than this shit. My Fulton Inouye artwork, not like that's just fire compared to this. Like, this shit is like some damn high school newspaper shit.
Yeah, I know. Android, yeah, I know. Yeah, the stereotypical font too. They did all that shit. I'm less like,
yeah.
The funny thing is too, it's not the first time that TR's done this. Like, I remember before when he did the little the vignette for Monster, for one of his US.
They had Raiden in the fucking background.
Yeah, and he had Godzilla and all that shit. Like
niggas is like anything's from Japanese. Niggas at Epo somewhere.
I got a couple Rush Hour edits, but it might be insensitive because Inoue is not from China like Jackie Chan. So
yeah,
dude, it's like there's nobody and the crazy part is it's like the sport would get pushed so much further if they had real art guys at least behind the art spaces and art things in regards to boxing and promo. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, it's like a 1960, like, that shit look like some shit I just torn out the paper under a Ali article in 1965. Like, oh yeah, these two niggas too. Yeah, Fulton and Inouye. Yeah, but back to Frazier Ali. Like, the fuck out of here. That shit's worthless. Like, y'all niggas kill me. Like, y'all bastardize art so much. But yeah, that shit's trash, bro. Like, they gotta try harder. It look like an old ass Sega Genesis cartridge. Like, yeah, it look like those are two main guys. Like, they like this a Double Dragon type of game or some shit. Like, I'll pick the black guy with the beard. No, I'll pick the Japanese nigga. Like, he look raw. Like, how to tell which of the non-camera guys are talking? Would be nice if there was like a green light or something flashing around the profile picture when talking. Oh, you talking about us? Oh shit, my bad. Well, dude, Blazing Killer. I don't see. This is the weird shit. Like when these niggas are have their cameras up, Pat don't have his camera up. When Pat has his camera up, everybody got their camera down. So I don't know what the fuck. Like me, I'm here. Like y'all niggas see me. I'm in the flesh. I'm you reverse with this shit. I don't know these other three niggas though, but yeah.
Well, no, Rome has his camera off most of the time until like certain parts of the time, like these days.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I mean, I want the camera on because it's just like, you know what, fuck it, I have the camera on. Like, I didn't have the camera because it's just I kind of alternate depending on what day I have because I'm on the camera at work all the day, every day anyway. So I'm just like sometimes I just don't feel like being on camera. So.
It's just these niggas, it's just like, damn, with Pat on camera, y'all motherfuckers need to get on camera. Like, that's all.
I mean, I'm usually on camera, especially when we're talking boxing. Rant, it's hit or miss. Today, I didn't feel like setting up my camera. I'll be completely honest.
But see, Blazing Killer, we giving you some answers, though, so, you know. Yeah, we'll try to be more synchronized in the future.
Catch me on a boxing night, and I will have my camera up.
Yeah, the Blazing Killer, though, like, in time, like, you'll know who's talking because we all have very distinct voices.
Yeah, you got a motherfucker here that sounded like Biz Marquee, and you got some other sounding niggas up here.
Yeah, but you know, you'll. I mean, you'll get to see. I mean, you'll obviously see who everyone is. Like, you know, we don't necessarily hide all the time. Like, you know, sometimes we do. So like, but we do. We definitely have made an effort to show ourselves, even though most of us we posted live before.
Oh, he's Pilot sent him. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And then Pilot's not even fucking on camera. Pause. But how you sending people? Then he's like, he's not even saying shit.
I'm assuming it's Discord. What's your Discord name?
He was doing well until he said Loma pound for pound. Okay, get him out of here.
I know it's a Discord dude, but the thing is,
I'm just kidding.
The Discord loves Loma so much, so I can't tell. That's not a good hint.
I mean, I could have said if you had Loma winning the last fight, but to say he pound for pound top 25, yeah, like, yeah, I can't have him on no top 10, top 15 list no more.
Yeah, Blazing Killer, drop your Discord name in the chat so I know who you are, brother.
No, but just a slight departure from boxing. You know, there's something else I definitely wanted to rant about. Something about, you know, where again, you know, Darwinism is such an interesting concept, and time after time,
another go in.
Yeah, time after time, Darwinism proved to be absolutely, positively accurate. In our latest incident of Darwinism, is one 18-year-old high school boy who on a cruise decided on a dare to go jump into the Bahama waters, you know, for what I don't know, for what reason I don't know, but just on a dare because someone dared him to do it. And then, of course, you know, apparently, of course, he couldn't make it to the rescue buoy because apparently there was a shark nearby, and most likely or not, he got eaten. So, and they actually had.
Oh, so that's why they couldn't find him.
Yeah. That's
because he was food.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some parts of him will probably float up somewhere. That's how it usually goes.
No, they were looking for that nigga for days. They couldn't find him. They turned off the shit. They was like, yo, we can't find him. No pieces.
Yeah, no, but the funny thing is, though, is like, first of all, like, you know, what would make you want to dive into darkened waters at fucking night in an area that's shark infested?
Drinks.
Ain't no alcohol in the world, my nigga.
If you white and you lick it up, you do anything.
Well, yeah, the person obviously was white. You know, it's like, come on, it's like people just don't like. I don't even know, like, what I mean. It doesn't even sound like a good fucking idea. Like, really, just to dark, like, it's a dare. Like, what was you thinking? Like, what if someone, like, what if, you know, no one wanted to rescue your ass, like, and just
he wasn't thinking, and that's the problem,
right? And it's fucking senseless what happened, because it's just like, Jesus Christ, like 18 years old, you just graduated high school, and that's the end of your chapter because of a stupid dare. Like, fucking dumb.
And with that thought, there's more things that could have went wrong. They could have went right. He could have went under the boat.
He really
could have got eaten. All types of shit.
He really did that on a dare.
Yeah.
Oh my! I guess this reminds you of my mom would say, well, if somebody dared him to jump off a bridge, would he do it? Yeah, he probably would, actually.
Yeah.
Nah, they'll be like, how much clout is involved?
Yeah.
How much clout is involved if I jump?
Brother.
And you know somebody caught the I mean, all the videos of it, like, I mean, it stops at a certain point, but I'm pretty sure someone probably caught the video of him getting dragged underneath the water. Like,
I mean, this is the thing, because you don't see specifically a shark, but you see that water turn, that curve in the water, and that splash, and that the way that water splashed and curved, it looked like the movement splash will come from a shark.
Mm-hmm.
That little curve, like right in front of the buoy, and I think that's why he didn't swim toward the buoy. Like, he was
because he saw it. He
saw it, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then too, you could feel it. You're in the water, like, because the shit wasn't too far away, and it's like, people got to understand. First of all, this is going back from ever since you had huge, like, those big ass ships, warships, freight ships.
Mm-hmm.
Ships in general. We're not talking about yachts and boats, nigga. Mm-hmm. Not no big pimping shit. We're talking about, like, ships, Wire season 2 type ships or cruise ships, nigga. Like, fucking, it's been known for years that, like, different species of sharks will follow those damn big boats because of the damn debris and food waste, anything that, you know. You have them black tip sharks, white tip sharks, blue sharks. Mm-hmm. Then in the Bahamas, probably have some reef sharks who are kind of aggressive. So, I mean,
right.
Like, dude, like, the only worst place you could have did this is in fucking Africa, my nigga, or Australia.
Australia is worse.
No, the reason why I say Africa, because Africa, you got great whites, you got tiger sharks. Shit, you might have saltwater crocodiles. God damn. Australia, you just got the biggest of everything. Yeah, well, right. Africa too. Like,
well, Australia, I mean, jellyfish, all types of shit in there. Like, everything in the water that can kill you. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Where was this?
I don't know, like a couple, like last week or something.
No, I mean, where?
In the Bahamas,
nigga. Scroll up.
This nigga just discussed the location like 4 times.
Yeah, I literally was like, yo, said the sharks that be in that area. And so, yeah, you're thinking about, okay, like, and these sharks, they range anywhere from like 9 to 12 feet. 12-foot shark will fuck you up. 10-foot shark will fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Android, guy must have been drunk as hell and super high at the same time. No, they're expert. Nigga, like, why people like, dude, when you get high, do high shit, like, chill. Like, what the fuck, niggas is like, I want to jump into total darkness and feel water. Like, nigga, like, dude, you on a cruise? Like, dude, I'm on a cruise high.
No, he definitely wasn't high. Cause if I'm high and a nigga be like, "Hey, go jump off the cruise, nigga, I dare you," I'll be like, "Nigga, I dare you to suck my dick, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga."
Exactly. I'm entertaining this drink and this broad, not some bullshit fantasy about jumping into the damn blackness of the ocean.
Hey, Jimmy, if you jump off the boat and swim around the whole thing and make it back to the top, I'll give you 100 and you can sleep in my room. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, what kind of bullshit is like?
What could have this nigga won off the bet? Like, if he got back in the boat, like they would have been like, "Oh."
I mean,
yeah, that's not even a dope story. Like,
he's alive still. Fuck.
He's alive.
I mean, I'll say this.
You used your white privilege in the ocean, nigga. Like,
I mean, I'll say this.
Like, damn, Jimmy's a hell of a swimmer. He jumped off the cruise ship and made it back. Nobody's ever done that.
I mean, I'll say this though. I mean, the victim's family, because he's 18 years old, so I don't think there should have been any liquor or anything. But I know the victim's family, if they find that shit, they're getting.
Nigga, it's a cruise. Everybody's drinking.
I mean, I don't know about 18-year-olds, nigga. Like,
Nigga, it's a cruise, all inclusive.
I mean, and they in different. Hold on, are they not in the laws of the U.S.?
And they white. Come on, they gave them white boys a beer or two.
Yeah, it's niggas that they really you gotta remember, dude. It's niggas that they, black people that they really police laws when it comes to shit like that.
And 18-year-old white boys, they definitely had a water bottle or two of Smirnoff Ice or some shit.
I mean, they said this guy's from Baton Rouge. I'm just reading some more, so he's from. Yeah, he might be one of them Cajuns, like he might be out there.
Because it's like so.
Yeah, it's sad though.
It's sad, but like it's a sad that could have been avoided. This is not like some random country where some little kid gets bombed by a missile or some shit because there is some war-torn country with some niggas just violent. This ain't a kid getting hit by a stray bullet because niggas thought he had op on his t-shirt or something.
Or this is not like that other story with the grandfather showing the toddler look at the water and he accidentally dropped the toddler off the edge of the cruise. This ain't that. This is a nigga actually.
Damn, that's horrible. Wow.
Yeah. You don't remember that story?
Like there was something that bad. Like, geez.
Yeah, grandfather was holding like a newborn baby or some shit over the cruise and then dropped it into the water.
Nah.
And they tried to charge. The parents didn't want to charge him or whatever because they knew it was an accident. They was trying to charge the nigga. Yeah. But this ain't that. This is a nigga actually jumping off with his own free will. Like, all right, fuck you.
The baby can't control that, but yeah, this nigga just saying fuck it. And that night, like, what is so tempting about blackness?
Jumping. Listen, you can't even go to the beach at night and get in the water. Why the fuck would you jump off a cruise at night to get in the water?
I know what you want to. I mean, I stayed at enough beachside like resorts and shit like that to know like that shit ain't there's nothing appealing about that shit. That shit is so low key like scary at times too. Like,
and it's like he had to really go out of his way to get over there because most of those cruise I've been on a cruise ship before, like they have like the nets extended like at least 4 to 5 feet out there, and then you have like the rail you have to go over, so you have to make like a
that means this nigga rolled onto the net, crawled over the side, fell into the water, and was like, all right, I'm in.
Hey, dude, you're not jumping out, like, unless you're getting a running start where you could jump far away from the boat. But then that's tricky because you're falling down at that force, like, He was still moving around, so he didn't even knock himself out falling into the damn.
No,
water.
Obviously, if you dive in because obviously if you hit the water like belly first or back first or whatever, like chances are you'll probably break something, like or get really dash. But he probably dived in the way, like he probably either dive feet first or head first. And you
gotta cross your feet too. You can't just
drive. Yeah, exactly. Else you'll tear your feet up. Like so. It's like,
but nigga, you get split in half. The water uppercut your balls.
Yeah, but it's also too. But in this particular case, though, like he just, he wasn't thinking. Like I said, he probably thinking, oh, I could dive in and probably dive to wherever this shit real quick and get back on the boat. But then when the fucking shark was like lunchtime, the motherfucker is like, it's like, yeah, he's. That was,
yeah, because that nigga didn't know. Niggas was probably throwing chicken wings off the side of the boat and shit. It's all types of fucking critters and shit.
Eat at night.
And they all around the boat waiting like, I hope one of these motherfuckers fall off this shit.
Some motherfuckers, man. Like, it's like, it's like, it's stupid. Yeah, because he didn't think, no one told him, like, dude, there could be a shark in the water, bro. Like, no one could have told his stupid ass that. So, but.
Yeah, or get sucked under the boat. There's like, I don't know which one is worse. Like,
yeah. I mean,
how about both happening?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care how big the shark is. 15 feet, 10 feet, 5 feet. I don't want no parts of them sharks. Nah, I'm good on all that.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's crazy because I just seen a shark movie the other day called Black Demon.
The only sharks I fuck with are the street ones. Street sharks. The only sharks I fuck with.
Sharks. Fucking
Chris man, stupid CAC. Chris man's stupid for that. Yeah, Chris man has no, he has no sympathy in his heart, nigga.
This is one of those. It's hard to feel sorry. Like this is up there with that damn. It was a couple years ago. Where it was the neighbors. We kept putting. They kept shoveling snow on this other neighbor's yard, and he used to have arguments. Tell him about it, and he tells him to stop. And they kept talking shit, bullying him, and he basically just shoot them both on some like fuck that. And then he does like the movie quotes. He's like, "You should have left me the fuck alone." Like he just these niggas are still arguing with him, and he's walking toward them with a gun, and these niggas still arguing with him. I'm like, yeah, I can't even feel sorry for those shit like that. You argue with a nigga, you bully that nigga to this point, and then like you don't even believe he's man enough to do something while he's walking toward you with a burner, like
right.
So right. Yeah, it's up there. But the back to the movie, the shark, the Black Demon. It was basically some oil rig off of Mexico. It digs so deep it awakens like a megalodon, and it's just terrorizing the whole. It's like the shark is like oil, like it's a dirty, oily shark because it came from the oil, so there's like nothing there. Fucking this nigga, he's jumping up and like power bombing boats. Like the shark is big as fuck. Like it's a megalodon, nigga. Like,
yo, that might be one of the wild off-brand movies you be liking. This shit is that.
Dude, the special effects was dope. Like it looked like it was a big, like it was in theaters. I was like, what? I never like heard of this shit. Black Demon, like motherfucking.
I mean, the only shark movie that I heard of recently is they made a sequel to the Meg. It's like, geez, like I mean,
this came out like last year, like with a megalodon, with a Meg in it, like
right.
Like shit is like it gets huge, bro. Like, but yeah, like the whole just imagine when people think of shark, they think of some jaws, some big shit. But nah, most sharks don't even eat at humans like that because we're too bony. Like they don't like how we taste. We're not fleshy enough. But the sharks that follow a fucking cruise ship, they're different type of niggas. Like they used to all types of shit. Them the niggas that's like, fuck it, I put honey mustard on wings, this, that.
I mean, the sharks
pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, I mean, no, but the sharks will always like bite just because they want to like just see what they're biting, and then
it's a test. It's a testing bite, but depending on the shark, the placement of the bite, and the force, like you could die from that.
Of course,
it's like picture a hamburger. You're like, okay.
all it takes is one bite.
Yeah, exactly. Picture a fucking juicy hamburger, and you just. Like, I don't know if this is on point. Fuck it. You take a bite. And that nigga's like, goddamn, like the fuck? And he put it down like, oh, chill. Oh, I ain't gonna eat you, nigga. I mean, you don't even taste good like that. Pause. Like, I'm good. But nigga, the burger is like goddamn, nigga. But I'm missing tomatoes, a piece of lettuce, cheese, nigga. Fuck you. But life is ruined.
I mean, unless of course, like the shark is like really hungry and it's been starving. Then in case it doesn't give a flying fuck what's going on, like it's going to, you're gonna.
Yeah, exactly. And then if something 15, 16 feet take a test bite out of you, nigga, like.
Yeah,
that take a whole side of your body, nigga. Yeah. It don't matter if that motherfucker wanted to eat you or not at that point.
Yeah, I mean, all I know is like if the sharks ever like really evolve, like their brains evolve, shit will probably be over. Like then luckily them niggas is just stupid. They kind of stupid in the ocean. They're just really efficient at hunting, but they kind of. Stupid.
You want them to damn grow arms and legs, damn camouflage, climb up the boat. Turn into a bitch, start talking to niggas.
Imagine if a shark talked. I wonder what a shark would say if it talked. Like,
it would sound like King Shark in them fucking Suicide Squad movies, nigga. Bird.
So it'll sound like a drunk Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, like with some tendencies, with some mental tendencies.
I mean, they always say like dolphins are highly intelligent creatures, so I always wonder what sharks are like. Pretty sure not as intelligent as dolphins, but what do I know?
Intelligent enough, but
they're just straight up hunters and killers.
They're like the one-dimensional boxer that could it can really take you out of that element.
Right, exactly.
So before we get on to anything else, like we talk about this little white boy I had no remorse for because he did something stupid with jumping out the peer pressure to you. Another white person I have no remorse for, that fucking rapist Hyde from That 70s Show.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, dude. And that sucks too, because I mean, like that 70s show was like, that was low-key one of my favorite shows to watch, man. That's when Fox was still Fox,
Classic. I mean, I think that one and Married Children are my two favorite white sitcoms. Those are my two favorites, I feel like.
I mean, it's not my top two.
Fuck out of here.
No,
well, hold on. Married with Children was we will not slander.
I mean, 70s show was alright, but
nigga, my shit was Home Improvement and Full House.
Oh, you said Home. Oh my, don't.
Okay, all right. Full House.
You can't be talking with no Full House, nigga.
No, Full House is straight. Full House is cool, but Home Improvement, come on.
Home Improvement, really, seriously.
Tim Allen's that nigga. That nigga will fix anything in the crib.
No, he's not. I never liked.
Hold on, real quick, Chris Brad. Like, did you guys see Ryan Garcia and Oscar go at it today? Yes, they're like damn jilted lovers. Like
niggas are mad because they lost money.
Nah, they made money, but
yeah. They made because Ryan know how big he is. Oh.
Yeah. Ryan still got like almost 3.5 years in the contract, so I think he's too valuable to get shelved. But I mean, something's got to give.
But he's not happy, dog. Like, dude, they may as well just sell Ryan off and put him in some type of 360 deal where they get a percentage off his fights for the next 2 years and let him be promoted by someone else.
They gonna treat that nigga like Soldier Boy?
Clearly, it sounds like Ryan.
I mean, dude, Golden Boy, Showtime promoted Ryan Garcia more in one fight than The Zone and Golden Boy did ever.
Like Android, and that's an Android would say. Yeah, exactly. But
Ryan loses to Loma. Yeah, but I mean, Loma had to go to 140, and Loma ain't taking no Ryan Garcia punches at 140.
Ryan sounds like he wants to go to PBC, so I mean, I don't know.
That's the best place for him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Oscar, as Oscar. I mean, Ryan accused the dude of Oscar making fun of his career. Like, again, you have to understand who the fuck you're signed to. Oscar De La Hoya is the OG Golden Boy. Like, Oscar did more in his 27 fights than you've done like ever. Like, Oscar's an Olympic gold medalist. He's a 6th division champion. Like, you think he gives a
the youngest of four? The youngest of four.
Yeah. He put in more work than Terrence Crawford.
No, it's kind of
course. Who argued that?
Somebody
I'm just playing.
Somebody posted an Oscar picture today, like a video of him doing something today, on this date. And then he's like, "Oh, Ryan Garcia could pass for her son." And Oscar, he said no when he laughed. They quoted that random guy and said no. Oscar's funny on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
you'd be funny too if you was coked up and shit, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
you be funny this high, nigga. So of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, Oscar does have a good record of knowing what he's doing, and it's not like Ryan is like Ryan hasn't won shit for him. Like, it's just pretty much it's like you're there, like, do something, like don't stop complaining about the loss. Like,
no, he's the biggest draw. He's like the last draw that.
Oscar but Ryan makes a point. I don't know. This is the thing. If anyone else was getting tried like Ryan Garcia does, and they was making the points Ryan Garcia makes, everybody would love that nigga. But it's just as Ryan Garcia, everyone would always kind of just like, so still, nigga, go. So man, you could deal with that. So it's always a soul, like
because
when he was shitting on Reynoso. Remember, he was shitting on Reynoso. Niggas was still trying to give Reynoso a pass, and then when he started saying this shit about they showed up the Frank Sanchez fight the day of the fight. This, that, and then Frank Sanchez leaves Reynoso too, and then it's like, God damn, well, sounds like he's saying some real shit, but then it's like, what is Ryan Garcia? Fuck that.
It's the messenger, bro. Because pretty much Ryan Garcia, because honestly, for me, Ryan Garcia.
Man, I ain't gonna hate no messenger that much.
I mean, like I said, Ryan Garcia offends my old school tendencies, so that's why I can never get with what he does. Like he does too much.
I feel you, but when he's right, he's right though. Yeah, I don't think he's harping on the loss. He's harping more so on the whole, like, the events and everything, like, because they even brought up the rematch. I mean, the weight drain, the weight clause shit, and I'm like, I ain't hearing really complain about that afterwards. Like, it's the more like niggas abandoned him. Niggas used him as the cash
cow. The aftermath. It's the fact that nobody's fucking with him as much as they was before he lost.
Yeah, because he lost. He goes,
nah, but yo, dude, is this business or fam shit? It's the same shit niggas talk about all the time. Like,
right, but
if it's a business, you still can't.
It would have been different if he lost to a job, like if Luke Campbell would have got that nigga out of there. But he lost to Tank. Should he really get abandoned after losing the Tank? No,
he lost to Tank.
That's what I'm saying.
But he lost Tank, but it wasn't a competitive loss. Like Tank pretty much.
It don't matter. Because Tank eventually Tank is going to get a better fight, bigger fight. And he's going to show you that he's truly a great fighter or top 10 pound for pound, whatever. Yeah, you're not going to stress this Ryan fight.
Ryan's a good fighter. He was just overmatched at this time.
I mean, I don't think he's a good fighter, but I mean, he was definitely overmatched.
Nigga, you don't think nobody's a good fighter?
Oh, I do, nigga. I just don't think Ryan Garcia is a good fighter.
Even shout out to Android. Like, I can't blame Ryan. Like, it's just people don't like Ryan. So when he say real shit, niggas just be like, all right, that's not no bars. Like, man, he took that from the Source magazine. Like, he bit that ain't his shit. That nigga looked that up on the internet. That ain't his lyrics, nigga. Like, that's how niggas treat Ryan. Hold on, let me went through him. Ah, damn, this nigga writing books in here. Hold on. Ryan oversteps when taking the inside foot position in open stance fights. Lifts his back door off the canvas when shooting a straight right hand, which makes him front foot heavy. Drops his head.
Drops his
lead hand. Nah, I'm saying because the shit updating. I ain't got my glasses on. Like,
let me read it.
On the straight left. Cannot sidestep, which results in poor ring cutting. He cannot move laterally off the back foot, nor he moves backwards on straight lines. He isn't that good.
Yeah.
The weight loss affected him.
I don't know about all that now. The weight loss. Come on.
We just interviewed Adam Lopez, and he had a bad weight loss, but even he was able to put together an effort, a quality effort against a former world champion, and almost beat him. Like.
The thing is, Ryan Garcia, like, I'll say he's good with the potential, the talent. He's there. It's just he has like, well, it's different types of good. Like as a whole fight, like as a complete boxer, I can't say he's good. But as for like the sport and his potential and what he could do, he's a good boxer.
Yeah, because with people who are draws, like, I mean, eventually they have to produce in the ring, else it's gonna be like, I mean, else it's gonna be like, what are we putting money behind? If like, you know, like, I mean, boxing has had a history of false draws, and you know,
I think the whole him going to Derrick James will work for him because he has other talented fighters, elite world class fighters in near him, where. If you're not gelling with James, if you're not like, you can't be like, man, me and Goose and this nigga don't know what he talking about, bro. Me and so this nigga, nah, you'll be the odd man out type nigga. Yeah. And it's more so on you to like impress everybody to see you belong there.
Yeah, like if
I think this gonna work out for him, but
yeah, if he fails,
still gotta produce.
Yeah, if he fails with Derrick James, then. Yeah, like, yeah, you're pretty much gonna be luck, like, you know.
But at 140, I don't think he'll be that bad because he's big enough. He hits hard. He's gonna have to take a fight where it has a risk in it, though. But
oh yeah, that's easy. At 140, that's for damn sure.
I know, and Oscar keep mentioning the Pacquiao fight, and this is like, dude, like,
yeah, that's the one thing. I mean, that's the one thing about Oscar. Like, I don't know why he likes to keep mentioning Pacquiao. Pacquiao is like I don't know why he's so interested in making a fucking Pacquiao Ryan Garcia fight. Like,
he still want revenge. That's why. Yeah. You remember that ass whooping Pacquiao gave him, like.
And funny thing is too is because he's weight trade because you know. Funny thing is too is like, you know, Oscar's weight trade. Well, Oscar called for that fucking catch weight to go on the 145.
That's why when niggas was talking this whole weight drain shit with Pacquiao draining guys, I always just be like, oh my god, you niggas do not fucking watch boxing. Like, the man literally damn picked him out of a lineup of killers and said, nah, the little nigga right there.
Right. Because Oscar was supposed to face Margarito, you know, but Oscar saw that ass whooping that he laid on Cotto and was like, nah, fuck that. You know, like,
yeah.
You know, find me another Steve Forbes or another little nigga, bro.
Crazy thing is, Oscar had all the tools and everything to beat Margarito. That's the, like, dude, you could have watched the Daniel Santos fight, like,
right?
Like, come on, bro, like.
And like I said, and then he picked Pacquiao and at a catchweight at a weight that he hadn't fought it in how many fucking years, and got the ass whooping of his life. Because
of Steve Forbes, he went down to like what 151 or something, 149.
Like yeah,
he dropped for Steve Forbes. Didn't look that great. Fucking and then you know he got on the deer meat diet, and I'm hearing niggas is beating his ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's like, dude, like, nah. So maybe he still remembered them left hands, and he's like, damn, I gotta get. But this is the thing, like, Pacquiao right now would probably beat Ryan Garcia, like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even mind seeing that, but it's like you're draining the cash cow. Like, get this nigga some wins.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know. I mean, Oscar's a problem. It needs to extend it. Like, you gotta extend it. Like, I mean, I'd rather see some more videos of Ryan doing work with Derrick James, or at least him getting some nods with his new stable mates, rather than hear him talk about this shit. Like, you know, like there's some things you just gotta keep just bottle that shit up and just put some work in.
I mean, he had to say what he had to say. Like, cool, but like. My whole thing is just don't make this a every week, every day type of thing. Like, you said what you said, like you had your diss track, you know, that's why I believe it. Like, you know, there's no such thing as warning shots. Just, you know, say what you gotta say, put it out there, and then move on. Like, you know, you know, don't make this an everyday thing. Like, focus on your new shit, your real training and leveling up and shit. So as long as he stick to it with that, then he should be good. But yeah, like Ryan Garcia, he leaves a lot to be desired. Like, you know, I mean, Blazing Killer, you cool? Like, you can go into like super detail. We could all write books about the flaws of Ryan Garcia, yo. Like,
yeah, we have. We took
three stump legs, hardly no head movement. Like, you could go on, but sometimes you gotta realize, like, if you don't fix your flaws, you gotta make your strengths overpower your flaws. Freddie Rose did that with Amir Khan, and that was really the best version of Khan you would get. if Khan averages 80 punches a round and he's able to move around and pepper you with combos and keep moving, hard to beat that nigga. unless you time him or some shit, or just wait till he get a little tired or crack him. And that's how I feel like with Ryan Garcia, you got to put him in a type of style or something where his footwork don't come into play, or him leaning back or being on the defensive doesn't come into play.
Just throw that.
Same thing with Rolly's another one. Like Rolly, you fighting a 41-year-old nigga and you backing up trying to counterpunch. Like that's it's honestly it's a lot. It's more bad ring IQ than it is skills than all of this shit.
LOL, Blazing Killer's comment that the man in Rome looking like a top G right now.
Oh man.
Yeah, the nigga looks constipated to me though, but you know, to each his own.
Nigga, he look like he vibing on some Suge Knight shit to me. Like got the red room, the cigar.
This nigga's just trying to be like me, you know, trying to show his arms. Like nigga, like
the black shirt with the death row chain. Like,
see, bro, this is what niggas like me do. See that? That's you know that's
what you get from bench pressing big holes, nigga.
Hey man, they love that shit, bro. They love it. You know, like hey man, like I said, I mean,
get off me, bitch. Get off me, bitch.
Hey man, it doesn't matter. You know, the big broads, short broads, tall broads, doesn't matter. They all get taken off their feet by me, bro. That's my gift.
No, I ain't listening.
Yeah. You look like you taking them. You taking them off more off their feet, nigga. You lifting them hoes in the sky, nigga. This nigga power lifting bitches. Hell no. Power cleaning bitches.
Niggas is like it's gun season. Hold on.
Hey man, you know, soon I'm gonna get a ring gang tank though, because I gotta make sure.
Yo, I swear, if Pat threw a paper plane, that shit would just rip in pieces. That should have just. Oh man. Hell no.
Well, let's put it this way. I mean,
I ain't make a paper plane in years. I'm gonna have to, now you're gonna make me want to fucking make a paper plane. Now you're gonna see me flying that shit around the house. Like,
you're gonna have a collection of random. Oh yeah, this is a fighter jet. Hell no.
Yeah, I haven't made a paper plane in fucking years though.
Long time.
This nigga pilot has not been talking. I don't know what his high ass been doing.
I've been talking. What the hell?
We've been talking.
Nigga, you been like chill as fuck, bro. Like, nah, we gonna have a pilot topic before we get the fuck out of here.
I've been talking.
What's your rant, nigga? What's your rant? Not on like nigga.
A deep Negro side for all the. Have y'all seen those clips of the women saying guys shouldn't be sipping the straw? Have you seen those tweets at all? of the niggas shouldn't be sipping the straw.
I don't pay
add to the list.
Nah, real niggas don't pay attention to no bullshit.
That's bird babble. I don't care.
That sounds like babble to me.
Yeah.
Not a rant. It's a babble. You're right.
Yeah. You get one more try, bro. Like damn, something gotta. How you feel about Shannon Sharp leaving Skip Bayless now?
Oh, that's good. That's a come up. I mean, he used.
Wait, what?
Yes, after the NBA Finals, this contract's rolling off, so he's gonna.
Nigga, I watch that show every day. I can't. That shit is that's terrible.
Yeah, I stopped watching those.
Nigga, when I'm at work, all I do is listen to that nigga Shannon. Oh, shut up, Skip. Hey, Skip.
You might get the ESPN bag, I think, because I know that Pat McAfee got an ESPN bag.
No, I don't like Shannon Sharp by himself. I tried watching his podcast.
They might do.
I tried watching his podcast. I'm like, yo, this nigga needs.
You think that's gonna work?
An anchor.
You think that would work? Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp?
Hell no. I don't even like what.
Nah, they too much of the same.
That's gonna be mad niggerish if they actually get both of them on there, yo. Like,
yo, did you know Stephen A. has his own telecast of the finals?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he does.
Nigga, I tried watching that shit. This nigga was like, oh. I'm like, yo, this nigga's retarded, yo. I'm not. What type of commentary is that? These niggas tipped the ball. He's like, oh. No, didn't even say a name. I'm like, all right, let me get the regular shit on.
Honestly, with the whole Shannon Sharp thing, like, honestly, it's just wild to me how much he blew up off that. Because I remember when he first doing all the broadcasting shit, bro was like straight, like on the straight and narrow. Like there wasn't no fuckery.
No, this is reverse racism. This is niggas using Skip Bayless for a platform. to try to boost their shit up.
I mean, Skip is annoying though. Like, but it's like,
listen,
he kind of created that lane.
Skip gave Stephen A. a career, and now he gave Shannon Sharp a second career. And now this nigga,
them niggas all had careers, bro.
No. Stephen A. Smith did have a career. He was on. I don't know if you remember the show Best Damn Sports Show period back in the day.
I remember.
He was on that. He was like
I was probably 6 years old, nigga.
He was Iverson's boy, but the thing is, when he linked up with Skip, that's when he kind of blew.
That's when he became known. That's when he became a household name.
That was the first time you had that formula.
Skip Bayless made that nigga a household name.
Yeah, and it's just funny.
They helped each other more than anything. Because Skip was still a journalist and shit.
They needed each other. They definitely.
Yeah. I mean, it's so crazy because most people forget that Shannon Sharp is one of the greatest tight ends of all time in football.
Yeah, legend. He's a true
legend. Fucking legend. But most people. But then I remember because my ex used to watch that bullshit not because he was football, because the nigga used to drink the Henny and smoke the.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about him because he's obviously a health nut. He's he's paused. He's like in incredible shape for 60 years old.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Nigga, Snoop Dogg was on the episode. Snoop Dogg was on there like 2 weeks ago, and he brought them niggas book bags full of weed on live.
Dude, like your pilot, I'm gonna say one thing, dude. You'll be surprised the amount of people who work out real hard, yo.
No, I know, but I'm saying this guy, he doesn't drink black. He doesn't smoke Black and Milds and have Hennessy. He's doing a caricature.
He's doing a caricature.
Borderline cool shit. Come on now. Like, I mean, but he don't do it as much. But
I never thought about that. That nigga really does not smoke Black and Milds. Why the fuck do he be on TV with Black and Milds?
The do-rag.
The do-rag on.
I just thought about that shit. He was like, I'm gonna dip this one in cognac, Skip.
Like damn, like a black dude, for real uncle,
and there's a few times that Skip disses him. It's like damn, and sometimes we got mad where
and then he be hating the whole Skip going off on LeBron shit.
Nah, Skip, shouts out to Skip. I mean, he made a career off hitting Bron. Congratulations.
No, not shouts out to Skip.
He don't hate him no more.
Annoying.
No, shout out to Skip, nigga. He gonna put another nigga on. Skip's gonna get the next. He gonna put Jalen Rose on that show.
He's not putting any. These people are known. Like he's not putting anybody.
Dude, he blows.
Was Shannon Sharp a known commentator before fucking Undisputed?
He was known. That's why people was
known commentator.
Yeah, he was a known. He used to be on CBS football. Like
and you a football nigga? Come on.
Not all sports. I'm talking about prime time sports, golf, soccer, showing up to all that
but
shit.
Still,
why would it be on that nigga? Like he was a
yeah. Don't make no sense.
Exactly, but Skip was, nigga.
No,
Stephen A. was.
That's why I said before.
No, they do all sports. Don't say no, he's not, nigga. They do all sports. Shannon Sharp used to only show up on football nights, be like, "Oh, give some insight, nigga." That's not no commentary. Every fucking every nigga that retires does that.
No, when they talk,
it's not a guaranteed career.
No, when they talk about other sports like that, like golf and stuff, it's clearly obvious that they're not in their element. Like they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
Come on now. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but he never talked about. I mean, like Pete said, like dude was on CBS. Like when he retired, he was a commentator, and he was straight laced. Like bro used to like try to concentrate. You could tell he was thinking really hard to talk because he used to like he had a lisp and he used to say some words.
He had that heavy Georgia accent. Like
it was strong.
Exactly. He wasn't a commentator. he wasn't a commentator, nigga. He was a football player that they gave a nigga a mic. That's what the fuck happened.
It's a commentator.
Skip groomed that nigga and taught him the ways.
Skip didn't teach him anything.
You can tell over the years, Shannon Sharp got way better at his job. Not because.
Hold on. We gotta address the comments real quick.
Come on, nigga.
How often do y'all do these type of streams? They cool. I Blazing Killers. Shout outs to you. Respect.
Nigga, we live every week.
Be out here Monday, like twice a week, like Monday or Thursday. But
nigga, just hit the notification. Hit that bell. Hit that bell, nigga. You'll know when we live. How about that, nigga?
Yeah, definitely subscribe. But it's usually Mondays and Thursdays. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and IGs because sometimes we'll have
we'll let you know, nigga.
We'll hit the damn the tweets and let y'all know in advance when we doing certain show topics. But yeah, what had me laughing like that was Eric can either. Shannon Sharp looks like a goofy ass horse to me, and once he said that shit, I couldn't get it out my head. Like I literally,
like Meg the Stallion's daddy or some shit. Hell no.
Hey yo, King P, that nigga look like the horse off Berserk.
Oh brother! Oh my!
Yo, but let's put it this way. I mean, because that dude had him and his brother, who would have probably been in the Hall of Fame too, if he didn't almost get crippled on the field.
Sterling was better than Shan.
He was, yeah. But if you ever see that YouTube video of his career-ending injury, it will make you cringe. It's disgusting.
I mean, he also was not liked by the media, so that didn't help his case.
Yeah, exactly too. No, but yeah, that's also true. But like Shannon Sharp, he came from humble beginnings to do what he's doing. Like honestly, like a cat from his beginning shouldn't really be on TV, having a hit TV show, or never mind having a Hall of Fame career, like everything like that. So, I mean, but yeah, there was
that should run its course. Like him and Skip ain't friends. Like
hell no, they ain't friends.
No, they're not friends. I know they stopped dapping each other up because normally they dap each other up before every show. For like the last 3 weeks, them niggas don't even touch hands. They just be like, yo, what's good? Yeah, let's start the shit. Start the show.
Yeah, because at times Shannon's been like, there've been times where Shannon's like accidentally dropped like the N-word or like a curse word, because he gets too riled up. Like, I know behind the scenes. That's why
time goes
he
by.
would try to anytime they would talk about Brady, like he would go so hard to defend Brady, he would shit on Shannon to prop up Brady. He's like, he way better than you. Like they two different type of positions.
Shannon would get mad.
Why are we comparing a quarterback to
but look, Skip is prime TV. He knows how to make a good moment on television, no matter who's in front of him.
It works, but then it works only until it doesn't work because you piss everybody off. Like you're telling other legends that they ain't shit, and you're propping other legends up. Like,
I mean, but you're media. You don't really have a personality.
This is Skip's MO. Like Skip's
media is not really supposed to be a personality. You just tell what the.
If you're using retired players, nigga.
No, not. But Skip's been a columnist. He's been a columnist before he was an analyst.
Since the 70s.
He was covering the Dallas Cowboys in the early 90s.
He's a little chatty patty.
And he was writing for the Dallas paper, and he in the paper in his column insinuated that Troy Aikman was gay.
Yeah,
Troy wanted to put hands on him. Like,
I mean, it was a juicy story.
Pause.
It's a juicy story.
Hell no. Did nigga say, is Troy Aikman really a cowboy or a cow gal? Hell no.
Nah, he didn't say that.
Hey, nigga, that shit was probably flying off them Dallas shelves, nigga. Niggas like, what?
Real cowboy.
They was like, you heard what that boy Skip said about Troy? Hell yeah, Troy was hot. He was like, yo, fuck that. This nigga got this shit everywhere.
That's a troll question, Blazy. I'm not going to answer that question.
Hell no, I'm not going to answer that fucking question. You must be out your mind, though.
Damn, pilot, get your boy. Like, what's good?
Blazing is on the same LSD juice that pilots on.
I'm saying, like, ain't no.
The pilot just been chilling. There got to be an episode. There got to be something pilot could talk about. Cause
no, I was just saying about that. Like, time goes by because I used to watch religiously First Take like during work or something. You know what I'm saying? And when they broke up, like Undisputed came out. I thought it was 28. That shit came out 2016.
I always hated that show.
No,
yeah, I hated the switch over because
I stopped watching them a long time ago. I'm just saying I used to watch them shits when
Stephen A. and Skip was good too.
I used to watch them shits like on YouTube.
But I understand niggas don't like want to see them niggas argue. I like seeing them niggas argue.
That was the whole appeal of it to me.
No, but
it's a debate show.
I liked it when it was cold pizza. Like when it was
cold
pizza, I watched. Like once it got to that First Take and Skip just acting like a fool, I just tuned out. Like
I kept watching it. I was just like, okay, like
it's ESPN. It's like it was like the Jerry Springer of ESPN. It's like, yo, when First Take comes on, it's like, oh, fuckery.
And I don't watch sport. I don't watch that to see Jerry Springer. I'll watch actual Jerry Springer if I want.
Nigga, it's sports fuckery. You know you're gonna get some good talking on that show.
It's stupid. It's stupidity.
Like, listen, you watch the early shows to get the stats. You be like, okay.
Yeah.
You watch them niggas. They be like, okay, they give you the stats.
By 10 o'clock when cold pizza come on.
Top 10 plays. Show you who's injured, whatever. Then they be like, all right, we'll see y'all niggas at tonight. Then Skip come on. He be like, yo, fuck the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is a bitch. His mom should have like if you go
see, like he gets it.
No, but
you can't miss that show like every day.
You're not eating cold pizza at there at 6 a.m. with Mike and Mike.
Listen, when John Morant did that shit, the first thing I was like, yo, Shannon Sharp is gonna rip that nigga apart on Monday.
I don't even care what Skip is a goofball, and like some of the stuff that he like, I realize how much of a clown this guy was because he can dish it, but he can't take it.
But look, you gotta respect his views on black politics and black policies. And how he gives it up and supports on the show. Shannon Sharp be on there.
Bad, yo.
Shannon Sharp be on there and he make that nigga go first. It'll be Black Lives Matter shit. He be like, all right, Skip, you started off. Skip be like, first of all, I would like to say I'm disgusted with what these motherfuckers did to you guys. I, as a white man myself, could never see this shit happen.
That's
like listen, he'll give it up. He fucks with niggas.
It's all scripted. I mean,
listen,
that shit's scripted. That shit's all scripted.
He fucks with niggas.
Nah. See, the episode that exposed Skip as a complete clown was when he can dish it, but he can't take it. I remember when he was on First Take and he was arguing, going back and forth with Jalen Rose, and Jalen Rose was, "Oh, I did my dirt on you," and you talk all this stuff about these players are bums, these basketball players are bums. But when you was in college, so when you was in high school, you was on the bench, you scored 2 points per game. You was water pistol Pete. he caught feelings, and he dedicated a whole episode on that just to rant and get upset about, oh, the coach didn't like me, this and this, all that. I'm like, this guy's a clown. Like
Richard Sherman too. Yeah, Richard Sherman was the same thing.
Like,
I mean, but Skip's like 5'11" and he played in like the 60s. Like, come on.
I don't care. Like,
what was he gonna be in high school?
No, but
hold on. The comments.
I'm not expecting him to be nice. I don't care that he's nice, but Jalen was kind of ragging on him the way that Skip rags on players as like, oh, you could do, like, he could have just laughed that off and just, went about his business. But like,
yeah, but I hate when niggas do that because these niggas got jobs. Their job is not to be an NBA player. Their job is to talk about NBA players, nigga. Yeah. He ain't have to score 30 a night in high school just to be an analyst.
No, nobody.
That's not a requirement.
But nobody said it was a requirement. I'm just saying he caught feelings with that. Like, there was no reason for him to get so upset about that. He went on.
But you said that made him look like a clown, nigga. That's not. Yeah, he's not a baller.
No, the way he responded to it made him look like a clown.
He's not a baller.
He got so, but that's fine. Just like, oh, yep, that's true. And then he could have laughed it off. He could have joked about it. He got so upset about it. He dedicated a whole episode to that, to defending himself.
Because it don't make sense when niggas be like, oh, Skip shouldn't say shit about LeBron because LeBron could beat him in a one-on-one. Like,
no, I'm not. He could say,
of course he could. No, nigga.
He could say whatever he wants. But it's just like, if you could, I've always believed in if you can dish it, you should be able to take it. I lose respect for people who can dish it but can't take it.
No, yeah, he's a little soft. He's a little soft-spotted. Pause.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell too, because I know because on the show, because I know Shannon Sharp used to go off on the Cowboys, and Skip is a full-blown Cowboys fan. This motherfucker throws fits and shit every time the Cowboys lose.
I would say they would with San Antonio.
Yeah,
no, all that shit's fake. All that shit's fake. He don't really fuck with no teams like that.
Richard Sherman grilled him bad too. I mean, not as bad as Jalen Rose, because Jalen Rose was the first one that sunned him. But yeah,
Skip looked like Tales from the Crypt face. The Crypt Keeper. That used to be the show back in the day.
It did.
Fucking hold on. Hold on. Is Blazing Killer trolling again, or that's some other shit?
What basketball?
That one basketball player from.
I think. Hey, shut up. Real quick, let me answer. I think that's Len Bias. He's from Maryland. He played for Maryland, and he OD'd on draft night.
Yeah, he OD'd. Yeah,
I'm sure that's what you're talking about. But
Snowfall ass episode ass nigga.
Yeah, he dabbled in that white candy, and got what's coming to him, man.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, real quick, I forgot we always forget this shit. Like, run the Twitter poll real quick, yo.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Because so we were talking about this all day. Or no, we were talking about all these other rants. We got to get to the poll. So,
Yeah.
Pause.
Oh, shut up. No pause. Anyways, this is an interesting question. I was thinking about this today, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see what I ran it by LB. See what he says, and we kind of just brainstormed, and we came up with this together. The power of light-skinned teamwork never fails.
Stupid.
But here it is. A question is a situation. You can only listen to one of these pair of albums for the rest of your life. Just these two, and the rest of them you can't listen to again. Which pair you choosing? Were you choosing Only Built for Cuban Links and Dog Food, Ready to Die and America's Most Wanted, 36 Chambers and Bow Down, or Doggy Style and Money, Power, Respect? We got 13 votes, and 54% said Ready to Die and America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, that was probably the easiest, niggas. Aren't they double albums?
Well, 15%.
No.
They're not double albums. What are you talking about? They're not double albums. You can Life After Death is a double album. Not Ready to Die.
No, Ready to Die is probably my most listened album in my lifetime, so I had to pick that one.
But like 15
America's Most Wanted is classic. America's Most Wanted is I've been playing that a lot lately. I've been playing a lot of Ice Cube lately. So I'd say that was my choice.
I picked Biggie and Cube too.
Yeah, I did too.
And that was hard too because it's
Once upon a time in the projects, yo.
Yeah.
See, Henny God, shout out to Henny God. Like, that's what I voted for. The Only Built for Cuban Links and Dog Food. Like, yeah, and there was somebody else. I think.
Yeah, my boy Rob, R.O.B. Yeah.
R.O.B. Okay, shout out to Rob or R.O.B. Yeah, so yeah, he voted for that as well. Like, to me, I just felt like you got the best of like so much with. You get Ray and Ghost going back and forth, snapping over like prime RZA beats, and then you got Corrupt and Daz, or Daz and Corrupt, going back over prime West Coast production. Mm-hmm. Like, nigga, that's a win-win. Like, that's like two classics from like that's like two like underrated like duo classics. Like, yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
And they were from the same, and they were released in the same year.
Yeah, and it's just the vibes. Like, you had Ice Cream versus Let's Play House. Like, I mean, this is.
And then, of course, New York versus Incarcerated Scarfaces or some shit like that, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you get it. Like,
I want to speak about it. It's just like, but America, America's Most Wanted, man, and Biggie, man, that was just like, I had to, man, because, like,
yeah, it's like two top 5 rappers, like, best solos, like.
Exactly.
So I get it, but just, I know I haven't really listened to those albums like that in a minute, but like Dog Pound and only Cuban Links, I listen to those more regularly. At least songs from those albums more regularly.
Yeah, I think probably the only album that was mentioned in it that I haven't listened to, I think Money, Power, Respect. I haven't, and that, of course, I have a controversial view on the Money, Power, Respect, as I think it's better than the Rough Rider album. But that's not the time for that today.
Yeah, I remember you was wilding out on that. I remember when you got on the podcast after you were sniffing paint, nigga. I remember that. And some foolery. But yeah, because I was trying to I don't want to do it make it a Bad Boy versus Death Row, but just kind of a region thing. But yeah, it's like some like West Coast, East Coast shit, just mix them all together type shit. It was a good poll topic, but
and it was all dope.
yeah. So shout out to King P for bringing that to life. We also gonna be getting back into the music shows. So we're gonna have something special for y'all next week. But
Word.
I end this off like this though, just so we get into the whole music vibe. In your honest opinion, what did y'all prefer when you hear battling? With a beat or without the beat? Like if you could snap your fingers and this would make it official forever on, or for the next 5 years or until you die. And he was like, look, if any battling, like you gotta have some type of beat, break beat, something going, or it gotta be a cappella, or however you want to do it. What would your choice be? And I ask everybody, Pat first.
I need a beat, like a break beat. I mean, so it has to be something. I'm not saying it has to be something crazy. Just a simple ass break beat, like fucking get an impeach the president fucking loop going and niggas start snapping. Like that's that type of shit. Because I mean that's what battling was to me. Like that's the shit that like there's always some sort of like whether you're banging on the fucking table or whatever. Like it's gotta be something.
Because without the beat, it's just roasting and making it rhyme.
Yeah, it's like roasting or like open mic poetry at some point.
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's fine with me.
No.
So Pilot, all right, you next. So what is it?
I love battle rap, but all the iconic diss records have a beat behind it. So clearly, yeah, with the beat behind it.
That's not the same thing, nigga. Battle rapping and this song is two different things.
I was gonna say,
this nigga like literally.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we can diss each other, if we can diss each other over beats, get in the studio. Get in the booth.
No, but see, that's still a different thing though. Like you could fucking battle someone over a beat without having to make a song about it. Like,
okay, yeah, that's true. I mean,
but I still get Pilot's point. Like,
yeah. But
if all the diss songs got beats to them, like, what's so bad at making a freestyle and battle a nigga over a beat? Like, I get it.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, the battle rap cadence is a little different. They repeat their lines. They do all this kind of extra shit. So like,
no, all that's new. That's new shit.
That's new shit.
If there was still beats, if motherfuckers were still rapping over beats, like a lot of this shit in battle rap would not work. Like,
yeah, like when fucking,
you're too used to
when
it.
DNA rapped over
right
a beat.
Now.
When DNA rapped over a beat in that one battle, that was probably like the worst shit in the world.
It's not gonna work because like now everybody comes with pre-writtens. That's
what I'm saying. Y'all are judging it from from the evolutionary standpoint. Y'all gotta judge it on before it.
Judge it on
everything
before Christ or the caveman standpoint.
No, dude, look. All the back in the day battles had beats and them shits was fly. But then remember, niggas had to really rap to battle. It wasn't this whole like extended punchlines that make no sense. Then you bring it around at the third cadence of the 8th bar type shit.
No, those shits be hitting. I ain't going.
They hit or miss depending on who's delivering them shits.
Bro, the bring backs those.
Hold on, real quick. Peace out, Vaseline. Thanks for
Vaseline.
No, that's his name.
Yeah, what the fuck?
His name on there on Discord is.
Oh, the Discord. Oh, all right. Salute. Hey, shout out. What it do, Blazing Killer? All right, man. We appreciate you stopping by. I'm happy to see y'all Monday. Oh yeah, definitely. Tap in Monday, bro.
Yeah, shout out Vaseline. Slide back, nigga.
Pause.
Yeah, pause, guy. What the fuck?
Speaking of this record, there's no Vaseline there. You know?
Oh yeah, damn. Yeah. We had to clean that up. Like, hold on. But yeah, man. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, some shit be funny, but if this is more like joking now. Like, but I get it. It both take talent to do. I just felt like battling over the beat just is more like it's just more hip hop to me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's different strokes for different folks, I guess, but it's just like,
What if niggas are breakdancing without a beat? Niggas, I mean, the way niggas is sounding like, yeah, man, breakdancing evolved. Like, you don't even need a beat now, motherfucker. Like, I heard a beat in my head, like, rah! Like, niggas started, motherfucker turned to Chun-Li and shit, nigga. Like, that's how y'all niggas be sounding explaining this shit, like. If I'm just so used to motherfucker like a beat, like, but I still watch the URL battles and certain shit. The one Drake had put together that one time was dope. Like, but yeah. And then there was that one battle movie. Can't remember the fucking name, but it actually had
8 Mile, nigga. 8 Mile, I believe.
No, not 8 Mile. It's new. Like I told you in the head about it. Like, none of y'all ended up seeing it.
Didn't we do a review on that movie?
we were supposed to, but we never did. But the movie was dope. I think I told you about it.
Yeah, we watched.
You talking about the one with Cardi B and T.I. as judges?
Hell no.
Whoa, this was real. I think Disaster was in it.
Yeah,
what's the other nigga?
It was basically it was a white boy.
Overrated battle rapper, by the way. Disaster.
Yo, rest in peace to Disaster, yo. He'll wrap up any of your KOTD niggas, so shut that shit up, nigga.
Rest in peace. He's not. He dead? Wait, is he dead? What the fuck? We talking about rest in peace?
Yeah, the nigga died.
Movie.
He got stabbed.
LB, I think that movie was called Bodied.
I think Body.
You ain't hear that, King P? The nigga got stabbed.
When did this happen?
Like a couple months ago, a few months, like 7 months ago.
Damn. Shouts out battle rapper. Shouts out Sue Surf is doing a RICO case. That's fucked up.
Yeah, he already got charged. He waiting on the sentencing.
He's done.
Free to wave again.
Damn.
So yeah, free to wave. RIP Disaster.
This shit took a turn. Y'all niggas is like gloomy as fuck.
What happened? Hold on.
He got stabbed breaking up a fight between his friends or some shit.
Hold on. Are you talking about Pat Stay? Oh no, wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think I confused. They both look the same, but
you confused the two white battle rappers. You confused the two white battle rappers. Yeah,
the niggas look the same. My bad. R.I.P. Pat Stay, yo.
Damn, but yeah, man, like shit. Wow, like damn, like how you even bring it back to that?
On a more positive note, we're only 2 months away from Bud Crawford. There we go, Bud Crawford spin.
You said what blunts? Hold on, what?
No.
You called the nigga blunts?
No, I thought you said like it sounded like you said Broly and 2 blunts or something.
On a more positive note, we're only 2 months away from Bud Crawford spins.
We're only 2 months away from Bud and Crawford. Okay,
nigga, that shit just got announced last week.
You mean wait? Terrence Crawford's fighting himself? Like this is what it's like.
Bud versus Spence.
Crawford are fighting?
No, he said Bird versus Spence.
Bud versus Crawford?
Yeah. It's like T.I. versus T.I.
No, that's like that mixtape with Jigga versus Jay-Z. Like
that shit had to be it. That sounds trash.
Oh shit.
Nah, but you gotta like keep listening to the bonus tracks that aren't like mentioned. Like that's when you listen to the Hova portion. Like the Hova part spitting.
Why don't he just reconstruct the track list? Instead of making fucking 14 bonus tracks, nigga. Why don't you just actually comb through them motherfuckers?
Oh shit, but yeah, we definitely gonna be like back on the music. This was just a little taste with the whole album.
But yeah, when I was battle rapping, when I was in lunchroom, it was over a beat. But eventually, I'm not gonna lie, it took like 1 or 2 years for it to evolve, and niggas would be like, "Yo, I don't need a beat, I got him." Type
and I
shit.
bet that nigga was just sounding like fucking RZA and just implies put together, just rambling nonsensical.
Yeah, because when you rap battling at lunch,
delivered bars.
Rap battling at lunch, you need the beat. You kind of need the little nigga in the corner. Boom, 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 boom.
Thank you.
Boom, boom.
Shout out to the clips with grinding, like.
Yeah, but nah.
Many of the freestyles were ripped over that beat on the lunch table.
But now, if you come on stage with a nigga beatboxing and you about to spit a nigga, you gonna get booed off stage.
Now, see, because niggas, this is the thing, like, a battle rap over a beat is different than, like, if niggas is like, hey, Sway, yo, Red Alert, put on a beat. Like, I'm not asking for, like, niggas is like, you want something a little more cinematic, little better when you're just freestyling or written or you're just freestyling in general. Like, but a battle, it just could be a simple beat that's just hard. Like, you don't need to be a great beat. Like, there's something decent that's hard. Like, okay, example of a good battle beat is like Victory.
I thought you were gonna say grinding or some shit like that.
Now, grind is all purpose. Grinding could be anything. Grinding is like the GOAT freestyle beat. But I'm talking about if somebody was like if you had some beats and the nigga's like, yo, I'm about to go in on this nigga. If someone played Victory, I can see a nigga snapping on victory or battling someone over. Just for example, I don't know why that's the song that came into my head. Like that beat, like yeah, hell yeah. Why not? Like,
oh, that victory never struck me as a battling type of beat like that. That's
damn.
Usually,
you give me an example then.
Yeah, I'm good. We've moved past the Freestyle Friday shit.
I think Boy Look at Here sounds like a good beat to.
This nigga said Freestyle Friday.
Well, let me ask you real quick. On the music tip, if y'all had if you're a boxer, this is kind of a cliche question, but what would be your walkout song? If you're off top, what would be your walkout song?
There's too many
songs.
There's
too many.
My walkout song is the Stone Cold Steve Austin walkout song, nigga.
Last break.
I'm coming out, crash.
No, Blair Pop does that.
I'm definitely coming out the Ghostface Killer one at least once.
Bro, I'll walk it out to that Stone Cold shit, nigga. Niggas will be like,
we go fight up in this bitch. We go fight up in this bitch. We go fight up in like.
Probably the shook ones.
It's the baddest motherfucker out here.
It's too cliche, nigga. Like
one by Ghostface for sure would be one.
Oh, Steve Austin.
Like if we like, see, you gotta go with the theme of the fight. Like if we're fighting to see who's gonna be like pound for pound number one, like the fight is on some official shit. Then yeah, coming out to like one by Ghostface to be fire.
And Rome, you're using the wrong wrestling theme for a walkout. That's not the one I would choose if I would go wrestling.
What, you had the Goldust theme, nigga?
What would you choose? Shawn Michaels, nigga? I'm a sexy boy. Look at that.
You're speaking of
light skin
nigga. Actually, put respect on Shawn Michaels' theme song. That's a classic.
This nigga come out to the Goldust theme track.
No.
Yo, 836 make a song with that shit. Yeah, they use the Goldust.
No. I would tell you. I'll tell you exactly.
Whoa, get to it, nigga. Like,
dramatic effect. He's gonna pause a little bit more.
Mark Henry, yo, and he got.
No.
That nigga gonna come out the fucking Ahmed Johnson theme, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, it was.
Who was that? Kurt Angle, nigga?
Come on, that's the best one.
Nigga, hell no.
Security, like he come out with like 5 security guards with him walking.
Nigga, Goldberg used to play on the Minnesota Vikings. That nigga's trash.
That was Lesnar.
That nigga's special move was a football tackle. Get the fuck out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, like that football tackle was hard as fuck. Like it was one of those moves where
this nigga's special move.
You would not want to get tackled like that though.
No, this nigga's special move was a perfect tackle. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. On the creativity scale for special moves, that shit ranks at like a 2.
Actually, no.
But the effectiveness is like an 8 or a 9.
Edge already had the spear, nigga. Goldberg stole that shit.
First off, that's not true because Goldberg had the spear before Edge. 2, Goldberg's spear was better than Edge's. Edge's spear looked like a running hug. 3, his spear wasn't his actual finishing move. It was the jackhammer.
But Edge was a champion, nigga.
Yeah, the jackhammer was, but it's like he was more known for the spear. Like the spear was like, honestly, yo, this how look. Case in point, this how much known he was.
Goldberg was known for being the only nigga that can keep up with Brock Lesnar. That's it.
That's not true,
dude. This shit,
that is true.
The spear was so popular. I don't know if y'all ever saw Universal Soldier Returns.
Hell yeah, I saw that.
But they had that in the motherfucking movie.
But he missed it in the movie.
Yeah, but the fact that they had this juggernaut looking motherfucker do that shit in the movie is just they didn't have him jackknife a nigga.
Yeah, and low-key, that movie was tough too.
Yeah, I see. Yo, shout out to right there. I remember seeing that in the theater. Yeah, because
the best spears,
Van Damme, Michael J. White, Goldberg, nigga, I'm sold.
Yeah,
Rome. The best spears in wrestling are done by people that played football because they know how to do the spear because they played football.
A nigga who played football should know that. Like,
listen, when my cousins came over, I used to do the F5 on them niggas. I used to hit real wrestling moves on them niggas. I ain't just sit there and be like, "Oh, I'ma spear you, nigga." I can do that shit anytime. No, I'm a suplex your ass. I'm a German suplex your ass. I used to do that, nigga.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, fuck it. I got one. We're gonna say like if you had to have a wrestler move pull off on. Okay, pause. But you either get hit with the Rob Van Dam kick with the chair or the Goldberg spear. You take the spear or the chair.
Rob Van Dam was weak as fuck. That nigga did 40 flips to kick a nigga 3 times. Like that shit was weak. Yo, I hated
that chair with the kick.
No, he's trash.
So you'll take that over the spear?
Hell yeah.
No.
That nigga throw you a chair, you catch that shit, then he kicks you. Like, nigga, I'ma just hit you with this motherfucker when you throw it to me.
But that shit was wrong because in ECW, like a chair would always come out of nowhere and he would do that shit. Like, just like with Steve Austin with the beer. Like, nigga be in the back beating somebody up in the locker room. Beer. Nigga. He on a fire truck. Beer. Like, nah, nigga, like, come on.
No, Stone Cold had the best finisher. That's a fact.
No, he didn't.
No.
Nigga,
because you can't do it in real life.
He did to everything I fucking say. Who did, nigga? Who had the best move then?
Not Stone Cold. I mean, no, I like.
Nigga, if it's not Stone Cold, then who?
Tombstone was dope.
Nigga, the power bomb was a better finishing move than the Tombstone.
Well, which power bomb? There's a lot of different power bombs.
The one from the Undertaker's power bomb.
Oh, the last
I like submission. I like submission.
The last stand. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
I'm a fan of the
Vader bomb, nigga.
I'm a fan of the Diamond Cutter and the RKO. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the RKO hit. Yeah, Diamond Cutter
bomb.
Yeah.
Well,
the Batista bomb will blow niggas up. Pause.
Diamond Cutter or RKO?
It's the same move.
All I'm saying is the spear seems like that shit like
okay.
Hurt the most.
What about submission?
When getting knocked out.
What about? Let me test you niggas. What about submission?
Sharpshooter.
It's cross-face chicken wing.
What the fuck?
I like
Cage Span Rock left hook ankle. The left ankle.
I know for a fact the best submission is the figure 4 because I did that shit on my cousin and actually cracked his leg.
That was easy to do. No, but my favorite was Bret Hart Sharpshooter all day.
No, that figure 4 really works. That figure 4 is easy.
Yeah, the figure 4. If you apply it right, you can step somebody's
figure
shin.
4, you can snap a motherfucker's ankle for sure.
Yeah, it's the easiest one too.
And also,
and you act like Ric Flair when you do that shit. You just grab a nigga's leg, you start dancing and shit, twist around it, just fall down, crack that nigga's leg.
Shots on Henry, Razor's Edge for sure. Rest in peace, Scott Hall. That was a classic. That's a classic.
Nah, the classic was the DDT, nigga.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's the most classic because the DDT is a shit you see in fucking like I've seen that used in real street fights. Like
nigga, that was the Dudley brothers movie.
Everybody had different variations of that shit.
Nah, Jake the Snake, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
No, it was the Dudley brothers, nigga. Don't tell me.
Jake the Snake, nigga, dude. Jake the Snake.
No, but I'm saying everybody had a variation. Like the DDT.
But Jake the Snake shit was first is the fucking point. Goddamn.
If you're saying DDT, it's Jake the Snake, people.
Yeah,
I don't know who the fuck Jake the Snake is. Sorry.
Dude, Google Jake the Snake. It was a white dude with a motherfucking python paws that he had around his neck. I know, right?
And also,
God damn, this is why I know my wrestling.
The Dudley Boys didn't do the DDT; they did the 3D. Like, get it right.
Yes.
Okay.
Said the Dudley Boys DDT. Nigga, what kind of wrestling fan are you?
Yeah, do I remember Jake? You had Jake the Snake, the big boss man, and he had the police baton shit.
Yeah, Henny got Roma young nigga man. Yeah,
I never seen.
But Henny got them. Ain't he young too? Like,
listen, I just started watching when it converted to WWE. I never seen WWF.
No, but I like some of the OG submissions.
I never seen WWF.
WWF was hard back in the day, bro. Like Farouk Slam was the shit. I seen a prison footage fight where somebody did Farouk's Dominator. But like instead of like doing it up in the normal slam, he picked the guy up and he ran like maybe 6 or 7 feet and then he jumped and did it. I seen it. I was like, oh my god! Like fuck? Like that's like one of the hardest moves I've ever seen a wrestler do. Like somebody really do a wrestling move in real life. Like
easy,
that shit.
Yeah, the Dominator was up there, man. Like, but DDT though.
Diner recliner.
What about Mick Foley with Sacco?
Nah, that's all right. That was right. But
the mandible, the claw,
It's like the spine buster. That's like DDT. Like everybody have different versions of their DDT or spine buster. You know what I'm saying? Like Triple H or Booker T.
The DDT was always like a head shit, motherfuckers. Like DDT was just quick.
Oh, it's a good conversation. Who was the best black wrestler? And don't say Hulk Hogan, nigga. That nigga's not black.
Macho Man.
Who the fuck would say Hulk Hogan? Like,
Who would say Hulk Hogan? Like,
it's probably Booker T. I mean,
that nigga's pretty golden to me, nigga.
I mean, my answer for that is always going to be Too Cold Scorpio. Anyways,
yeah. But Booker T's the most
Who the fuck is that?
He won titles. Booker T won
God
the main.
Damn it, Rome! You don't know no wrestlers. Jesus Christ!
I mean, because the Too Cold Scorpion, he didn't get blown up like that. Like,
yeah, I'm saying Booker T won the main title. As a Booker T.
All I know, he had the coolest walk though.
Listen, I remember Bobby Lashley's debut. Bobby Lashley's
my personal favorite.
And Mark Henry was my favorite black wrestlers. Cause them niggas whooped ass. No matter who they faced, they always won. Even when they was an underdog, they always won.
Are we not counting?
Yeah, I low key kind of fucked with Virgil. Like,
and MVP was my nigga too.
Nah, nigga. What's that nigga? The Godfather was the dude, nigga.
Yeah, Godfather, aka Papa Shango, you know.
Papa Shango, yeah. Cause he had the hoes, nigga. Like, what the fuck? These other niggas ain't had no hoes. I mean, D'Lo Brown was underrated.
Teddy had hoes from SmackDown.
Hey, shouts out to Ahmed Johnson. When I was young, I thought he was dope.
Ahmed Johnson, yeah.
Shout out to Bad News Brown.
Bad News Brown, especially that dude was legit. You know, that dude
was a gold. He was a gold medalist.
No, bronze, bro.
Time out. We're not counting The Rock as a black wrestler then, because
he is black.
He's the GOAT. He's the Rock's the GOAT. I mean, The Rock's probably.
He was with the Nation. Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
because he was the only one. They're like, we ain't gotta make him have no.
Shutter knows wrestling. What the hell?
I don't really look at the Nation.
You said what? What are you talking about?
I didn't know you watched wrestling back in the day. Show me.
Yeah, I think I was a big wrestler dude. I had some of the toys like fucking Jake the Snake.
Macho Man,
Big Boss Man. Fucking who remember the Legion of Doom was the niggas though.
Oh yeah, Animal in there.
Animal, Hawk and Animal, like who wasn't a wrestling fan back in the day? Jimmy Snooker, Superfly Snooker, like
nigga. I don't know. Y'all niggas was probably too old, but do y'all remember the match between a Big Show and Brock Lesnar? And they said it was the most weight that's ever been in a ring at one time. And then fucking Brock Lesnar did the suplex off the top rope and the whole ring collapsed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nigga, I was 9 when that happened. I fucking like ran around the house. I couldn't believe it. I thought the shit was. I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? They broke the ring. That shit was amazing to me. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, Big Show was my nigga too.
Big Slow. See, I'm from the Andre the Giant era, but
yeah, that nigga was too big.
No, Andre was great when he was young. Like most people have never seen a prime Andre. Like Andre when he was young was athletic and was doing like drop kicks off the top rope and shit. Most people only saw him when he was old and slow and just couldn't move.
I mean, he was just getting by on his sides because it's like
y'all niggas
giant. Y'all niggas old crazy shit.
So y'all old niggas seen Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan?
I mean, I didn't see it live.
I have.
I was young.
Y'all niggas was sitting around the TV like, hey, gather around, kids. This is gonna be a good one.
Bam
Bam Bigelow. I remember the Bam Bam Bigelow. I think Lawrence Taylor fight.
Yeah, that was dope too.
That shit was dope.
I was there for that.
My favorite big man, personal big man.
Remember Floyd versus Big Show?
Yeah.
I be forgetting how young you are, man. Talking about Floyd versus Big Show.
Nigga, that was a great fight. Floyd came in there giving that nigga hands. I know y'all seen that.
Yeah, I know. Floyd actually broke Big Show's nose for real.
For real?
Yeah.
See,
I think he was.
Bro, I'm gonna post in the chat of Too Cold Scorpio, so I want you to listen so you can actually know why Too Cold was dope. You don't know no black wrestlers, bro.
Yeah, I know Booker T.
Yeah, you know. Do you know who his brother is?
Nigga, Mr. T?
On that note,
I'm done. I'm done.
You don't know, man. No, hold on, Pat. Something about Harlem Heat.
I'm done.
Bro needs to understand that Too Cold revolutionized American pro wrestling. Dude was 20 years before his time. All these niggas there that are doing that you see today, that's all Too Cold was doing shit in the 90s.
But he was a jobber, unfortunately. I know he's your guy, but he was, he
wasn't. No, he wasn't a jobber in WCW or ECW.
Yeah, the ECW he was a man. I'm saying
he was like a Kofi Kingston, then he got a dot type shit.
Kind of, yeah, but he never won the main titles.
Scorpio was that dude, but the WWF just didn't know what to do with him. But WCW and ECW did.
You are so funky. Like that shit was so stupid.
That was stupid. Whereas his original his other theme songs were a lot better.
So. Also, on ECW's note, rest in peace to New Jack, his crazy ass.
Yeah, shout out to New Jack and Mustafa. New Jack, rest in peace. New Jack.
Yo, hold on. I got a quick question for y'all old niggas. So, what was the split up when WWF made that transition? What made niggas go ECW and what made niggas go WWE?
ECW was because they were different because ECW came to prominence in the 90s, in the mid 90s, because ECW was pushing a newer hardcore form of wrestling, which WWF was kind of cartoonish at the time and WCW was just kind of hokey. But WCW wrestling was low-key better than the one in WWF at the time. But ECW was just hardcore shit. It was hardcore raw. They pushed
barbed wire dudes jumping 20 feet on the ground.
Yeah, women getting power drive by men, all that shit. And the WWF took from ECW.
You'd see ass and shit out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit used to be coming at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because that shit was so raw.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because NWO got most of their shit from what they was doing on ECW and shit.
That's not true.
Like all the shit that they was doing to niggas. All the shit they was doing to niggas. No, I was seeing on Tuesday.
No, the NWO concept was created from Japan. They took that straight from Japan. It was a storyline that was done in Japan for outsiders invading in Japan. Eric Bishop.
No, I'm not talking about the concept. I'm talking about the weapons they was using to fucking beat these niggas up when they came to the ring. Like they was going crazy with it. Like they was. I think I used to cry when the niggas came out because they was like just destroying all my favorite wrestlers. I remember The Rock was in an ambulance and them niggas crashed into the ambulance with a semi truck and stuff.
You only saw
I was like
when they were in WWE.
I was like,
I was gonna mention Stinger Macho Man. He said stuff.
I was so scared of them niggas. I'm like, yo, these niggas ruining the world.
Now ECW,
but no, that's it.
I don't think the ECW they actually use some ridiculous ass because WCW them motherfuckers you never really saw blood in their matches. ECW they were blading their asses off. I mean, ECW had niggas with X-Acto knives going at it. It was that type of shit. The ECW
what
was really good. Yeah, and that's why of course
crazy.
And that's why of course most of the ECW wrestlers today are either dead or crippled, or have a serious drug problem, or some variation of those three, because they ruin their bodies doing that shit.
So that means when niggas would leave WWE to go to ECW, that means they were just on a bad path type shit.
I mean, ECW was wild. I mean, because they used to have something called independence. Wrestlers used to be able to go.
With ECW for a while, they were kind of like the breeding ground, because you'd have Stone Cold when he went WCW. He kind of was mid card, and he went to ECW for a little bit, and then before he went to WWF, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a launching pad, like Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, all those
all of them made stops in ECW.
They kind of found their stride in ECW because Paul Heyman let them beat themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. ECW has its place though, but. ECW probably wouldn't be able to survive because they'd probably get canceled because of all the shit. I mean, ECW was on TNN for a little bit, and then the shit, and they had to really water that shit down because they you can't put barbed wire and send niggas on fire on TV like that on national TV. So ECW it was something else though. But like I said, though, and like a lot of those cats are just like they're fucked up because of all that shit.
All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, we're talking about ECW, like what it was back in the day and what happened with them now.
ECW was like cheaters for the fuckery, and when I say cheaters, meaning it was the late night weekend 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock shit that you had to stay up late, but it was worth it because the fuckery you got.
Exactly.
And ECW was doing all the hardcore shit that it was like when you seen like niggas on WWF and WCW do some shit where you're like, oh damn, they doing that?
Yeah.
ECW was the type of niggas who was doing that all the time.
Yeah.
So when like a nigga brought out a chair or a 2x4 on WWF, you're like, ooh, like okay. But ECW, that was like as normal as a nigga like giving you a pat on the back or some shit. Like
exactly.
A chair or a barbed wire was like a drop kick to them niggas.
Yeah,
like
or Sandman with his kendo sticks and shit like that.
Or, fuck yeah.
Or
he would come out to enter the Sandman, like
or New Jack Wrestling to National Board Killers.
Yeah,
like, I was actually there once when New Jack was doing that shit too. The shit in Danbury, like where he's wrestling and National Board Killers was just playing all throughout the match, which was hard. Like that shit was dope. I think that was the one where he tried to kill the dude from the scaffold. I think that was the one I went to.
But yeah, like ECW was like the shit, bro. Like like wrestling at its prime. Like you had like ECW was like those good Golden Boy cards that just be on the low buzzing. Like
right, that's a perfect. Like
you have like PBC and Top Rank, WWF, and WCW, but then you just got. ECW is that shit like you only had like maybe 2 or 3 niggas who was in on it. Like when you talking about it at the lunch table at school.
Yep.
Yeah, you just overheard them. You're like, what y'all niggas? Hold on, they was doing what? Yeah, man, you lying, bro. They ain't gonna be fighting on no fucking gate. He power bombed them on a damn table full of nails. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, I remember too. Like I remember because I owned the first DVDs that ECW ever put out. Like I got them, like because them shits. I haven't watched them in years. I might need to watch just for old time's sake.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that shit. It's like you think niggas is lying until you finally stay up. You fucking finally stay up late and you see it and you're like, oh shit, this nigga. Yeah, they just took a chair kick to the face. Oh word, like. Yeah.
Oh well, look, fucking Bill and McGutt is getting pile drived, or Francine getting pile drive. Oh look, Kimona and Beulah are kissing on the stage and shit like that. Shit
remember
like
Taz? Yeah. Didn't Taz have like Did Taz have a tackle too?
He had a chokehold. He had a chokehold.
Yeah. I thought he was black forever, but obviously.
Yeah, I used to think Taz was black.
But you know who was fun back in the ECW? Francine, I think her name was.
Yeah, Francine was bad.
Yeah, Francine.
She was bad.
Yeah, she was
tough. See, Available Ninja, EC-Dub.
Yeah, ECW.
Yeah, shout out to Ninja. That's from Boy Ninja. Shout out to Ninja. What's good?
Salute. What it do? I never watched ECW as a kid. Damn, Henny God, like yo.
But the thing is, we used to hear about, like you said, but then we would have the scrambler. So we, when it got popular to the point,
I ended up. Well, eventually they had a network deal. They were on TNN. So I remember when they were on TNN.
Yeah, but see, it wasn't as raw. Like it's like that underground rapper finally got like a deal. Mm-hmm. Like he still had like them bangers. He still had bars, but. They kind of cleaned it up a little, like.
Well, and not only that, I mean, WWF and WCW were stealing all their talent once they got the deal. They were just signing all their guys, and they couldn't.
Them niggas got bigger too, and they started taking away. Like, why are you trying to do all that bullshit, dude? When you could, why are you trying to do all this bullshit and kill yourself in front of 1,000 people when you could do that bullshit and kill yourself in front of 10,000 people
and get paid? Just
get paid. A little bit more,
And Sabu was my dude too. He was dope. And
hell yeah, Sabu was dope. He was legendary. Like when you heard Sabu was going to wrestle that night, nigga, you did everything you could to fucking stay up and watch.
He actually appeared on the new like AEW pay-per-view. I was like, what?
Oh, no, that's crazy. Yeah,
he looks old. He looks old as hell.
Well, he's washed now because he's fucked up.
But the thing is, with him and RVD, like him and RVD didn't have the main titles in ECW, but they were the most exciting, guys on there for a while.
They're the ones who brought you over to ECW.
Yeah, they carried it. They carried it.
Yeah, because those conversations either consisted of them
the main
Rob Van Dam kick, Sabu going off, or Taz body slamming somebody.
The Tommy Dreamer, they tried to make him do this thing, but the thing is, who was the main guy back then? Mike Awesome, like he was trash. He was the heavyweight champ.
Oh no. Mike Awesome was pretty good. Mike
Awesome was dope.
Like, he was big man.
He was nothing special.
And Mike and Sabu did hold the main title. Sabu both and Rob, they did like they were actual champions.
No, the main not the main heavyweight title.
Nigga, I know this. I watched from '92. I know that Sabu held those belts.
Because ECW was like the fucking I know Pat remember like certain stations used to have like the UFC fights.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the old. I'm talking about Gracie and the other Russian nigga.
When heavyweights were fighting strawweights.
Yeah,
there was no weight limit back in the day.
Yeah, 600-pound sumo niggas fighting 240 pounders, nigga. Like this shit was crazy. Like, yeah,
niggas gouging eyes out and shit. Like, oh.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. UFC was just as raw, like was ECW raw. Like I remember UFC. I remember being amazed when I used to see Dan Severn do German suplexes on niggas, like on that hard ass fucking mat. Like he's like, I was like, God damn, like this shit was.
That's a name I ain't hear in a minute. I was picking up. Because I've been doing like organizing my books and shit. Like you seen the Donald Gowan books, and I came across Ken Shamrock's damn book. And I think it's The Lion's Den, which is a real dope read. If you like wrestling and UFC and just martial arts in general, like you really do need to read Ken Shamrock's book. Like that's
I might need to check if I have that. Now. If I don't, I think I'll try to find that.
Yeah, I might have to come back here and start like just advertising books for niggas to like, because that's a good read, especially if you love wrestling. And because Shamrock, he goes into details about a lot of the WWF shit and who was hating on him and who was cool.
Yeah, honestly, I definitely got for future because I keep a lot of books on my tablet, a lot of wrestling because I like to read a lot of biographies. Doesn't matter, but wrestling biographies are really like they're very deep.
They're good. Like he goes in on the early and mid like WWF days and early UFC. Like I always like Shamrock. Shamrock a motherfucking legend. Like
Shamrock wrestling, MMA pioneer, all that shit. Like, dude, dude.
Always got my fucking respect. Shamrock, that dude. Yeah, but that. So and just seeing like definitely that's a book to check out. But like wrestling, niggas grew out of it at a time, but it always gonna have a special place in my heart as a youngster. Like
because I hate that wrestling. They make it so fake. Like I know it was always not real. It was always choreographed, but it's just like they don't.
They're proud of the fakeness.
Yeah, like they I don't like them winking to the audience, letting us know. Oh, it's all a work. This is all just.
And that's what Ken Shamrock. He actually talks about that in the book. How like. At that point, they like a lot of people would get fucked up and injured doing these moves and the training and shit. Like,
and it's just like work smart. You should be able to wrestle in the ring for the most part and be able to captivate people in there instead of trying to kill yourself every fucking night in nonsensical shit. Oh, Shuby the Whopping.
Yes, I remember Eddie Guerrero.
Damn, you speak computer love, nigga.
Right?
Eddie Guerrero was my nigga. I don't know how that nigga used to get the bars into the fucking arena, nigga. How the fuck?
Eddie Guerrero,
Eddie was my.
Then that shit to the ring and around the ring, and then just park that shit outside the ring, whoop a nigga ass, hop back in, they just pull out like nigga. That shit's crazy. That's just a crazy concept for a ring walk, nigga. I'ma drive out there.
I remember Sid Vicious
on 20s that's bouncing with my cousin Chavo.
I don't know, man. Boxing.
I used to hate Chavo though. I used to hate Chavo. That nigga can never live up.
I mean, boxing. Yeah, well, boxing tries to tap into the carny shit. Me personally, I don't really like it when they do.
Nah, just the introductions, like put some pizzazz to it. Like,
I mean, yeah, entrance wise, yeah, for sure. But when they go,
not all the extra other shit. Like, nah, like that has its time and place. But I just wish they did a better job of showing love to every aspect of the sport. Like, don't make everything about the YouTuber shit, you know, so high value, but then regular boxing is like, here y'all go, niggas. Like, here, eat up. Like, here's your crusty imitation Acme gruel. Like, nah. Like, give me some of that fried chicken, nigga. Give me some of that damn that broccolis and some of them California medley vegetables, nigga, and some mashed potatoes and gravy, nigga. Like make my shit look right. Like what's that movie with Fedra with Strap? Like, nah, nigga, that sandwich got more meat on it than pause. But I mean, like, that hook my shit up, nigga. Like, nigga, Henny guys like, same, I ain't fuck with Chavo. Damn, nobody fuck with Chavo.
Chavo was cool to me. Like, I had no problem with it, except for that, you know, that one thing where he had that gimmick where he was acting white, Kerwin White,
yeah.
That was the shit. I was just like, get the fuck out of here, you know.
Oh, man.
But yo, it's about 2 hours in.
I just noticed that shit. Yeah, you're right. Like, God damn, how we wait this long?
No, we always do. Like, we always say, hey, we gotta do the rants are an hour, but then we usually go above. We go easily almost every time go before, more than that. But so let's wrap up with some final thoughts so I can get some food in my stomach because my muscles need it.
No final thoughts, just ring gang forever.
Yeah, me neither. Shouts out to everybody in the comments. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back next week.
No doubt. You know,
so we take a trip to the bodega next week.
Hey,
yes, sir. Be on your best behavior.
Yeah. Well, Rome, do you have any final thoughts since you keep popping in and out?
Yeah, I don't know. This shit keeps failing on me. But yeah, shout out to Eddie Guerrero. Shout out to Pat Stay. You know, shout out RIP them niggas, you know, because niggas, we lost legends out here, nigga. We lived a long life. We lost a lot of legends, nigga. RIP all the legends. RIP all the lost souls.
Yeah.
Ring gang, nigga.
Word. Yeah, LB, your final thought?
Just stay tuned. More flash shit on the way. It's been a busy week. That's why, you know, the updates and the poll topics and shit ain't really been flowing like that. So we'll get there. Just like I said, busy week. But we got more shit on the table, more training clips, more ill shit. You know, Friday coming in, so we'll
Thank you, Eric Kang. I forgot Street Fighter's out today. I'm gonna go get me some Street Fighter 6.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
The new Street Fighter? Damn. How much is it? Like, what, $60 or like?
Probably $60.
God damn.
Nah, I think it's 70 now.
70?
Yeah, 70. Give me $69.99 now.
Does it fight you for it? Like, does the CD fight you when you go in the store for it?
You gotta go on a GameStop World Tour to get the game.
Nah, you can buy it digitally. I mean, that's why I usually download all the games. You know what I mean?
Fuck all that shit.
I still prefer physical.
Yeah, because them niggas are damn. The future will fuck your shit up or something. They'll do some bullshit and damn, you can't play your digital games no more. You're gonna be wishing you had like the physical. Let me put the DVD in there, the little Blu-ray, whatever the fuck. But yeah, if King P get the damn Street Fighter, we might have to do a review on that shit.
I'm definitely getting it, so we can do a review on that.
I think I got a Best Buy gift card. I gotta see. I might.
That reminds me. I think I have gift cards from Christmas I haven't even used yet, and I've been meaning to.
Eric Kang said it's $60. So.
Oh, okay. So I just need like $10 then. Okay, all right. I might have to indulge. Yeah, but how many gigabytes is on that shit? Because god damn, they make games too big now. Pause. Like. You be needing damn 50 gigs of free space on your damn PlayStation and shit to play some shit. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, and you make sure your internet's fast enough so you can download whatever the updates are. You know, yeah, it's a new day.
Nigga, I haven't turned my shit on in like maybe 2 months. I haven't played video games, turned my shit on in like literally like 2 months. Like I'm like, yeah, the Street Fighter might be the only way to get me back playing games. So yeah, so shout outs to Eric Kane with the reminder. You want the premium edition with this? Nah. Chill with all this nerd shit. Nah, nigga, yo. That's when they start taxing. Oh, we need premium Superfly July 4th edition. We got Ryu and Ken with a hockey mask, Halloween edition. Nigga, we got Bison with the Mortal Kombat Goro 4 Arms edition. Like, nah, chill. Like, y'all trying to get like too much money out of niggas.
If you buy the Super Ken pack, you get 10,000 coins and you can unlock a free character after you beat him 3 times type shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I swear, like, that's what it is. Like, yo, chill, Capcom. Like, yo.
Fucking hilarious, yo.
But, all right, man, but yeah, we got to get out of here. But yeah, we're going to try to see what's good with the Street Fighter next week. Music episode, my nigga Prolific Genius, what it do? Salute the God. He gonna try to have some animation clips, you know, shortly. You know what I mean? Gotta add more pilot into this episode because he the new nigga. So yeah, I gotta redraw some shit. So I'm probably just put the whole gang in that motherfucker. Gang, ring gang. So
yes.
So yeah, give a little time. It's gonna be before, like, the cartoon is gonna be done before the fucking Spence Crawford fight.
Yes, sir.
That's my only real promise. So I'll say that. That's July 29th. So, God damn, niggas really making me bust my ass. Pause to get this shit done. But hey, you know how it goes, man. Always got a cartoon for the summer. So yeah, we gonna end it off like that. Salute.
Yep, salute. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything more to say, you know, other than great show. And Eric King, what's the name of that martial arts book again? You talk about the Ken Shamrock shit?
Oh, Ken Sultan. Oh my God, that made me almost fuck up his name. Ken Shamrock. I think it's called The Ultimate Fighter. If you Google that, you'll be able to. It's a big hardback book, like a real big hardback type of book. Well, that's the version I have, but probably could find it on Amazon.
Yeah. Or
yeah. Sorry, I don't know the. Dude, if we had more time, I would run into the room and get that motherfucker, but it's kind of late, so I'll make sure. So yeah, sorry about that.
No problem. But
respect.
Show, and then also, check us out next week. You know, we're also gonna have some more shit. You know, especially we got some big fights to preview for next week, and the music episode on King Peace channel. So yeah, we can stay tuned.
Maybe a surprise interview.
Maybe a surprise interview. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, for myself, Pat Scorpion, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King P, Bodega P. For Conscious Pilot, and for Rome Top 5, aka Chicago Win. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So, till next time, peace. And yes, Eric, he will post it on Twitter, on his Twitter.
Soul Boys. So Shuttleworth.